Yo, 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 what is going on, everybody? Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday night. Welcome to the night stream and welcome to some more Outer Worlds 2. And we're kind of starting at like a weird time tonight. But like I said, dude, work's been crazy. Stream schedule is crazy. But here we are, we're picking it up right where we left off in the Outer Worlds 2. Dude, we are trying to find Mrs. Augustine de Vries, dude. Mrs. Augustine de Vries University, the founder of de Vries University, dude. We just talked to one of her old friends, Savannah, dude. Savannah Guthrie, man. I feel bad for that lady. But that's not the same Savannah. It's a different Savannah in here, dude. Apparently she's friends. I'm just kidding. She was friends with Augustine, dude. She was telling us about how de Vries started losing her mind, dude. De Vries is worshipping math. She thinks that God is some sort of equation, some ultimate math equation, dude. She's a math nerd. And now she's lost all of her friends. And for some reason, every lady in this game looks like the chick from Star Wars, that outlaw game, whatever, Star Wars Outlaws. But she says, dude, that, yeah, de Vries was losing her mind, dude. We basically have been trying to find information on de Vries at Fairfield, this little city over here, and we didn't really find much information about de Vries other than she's at this, what's it called, a Lox station? The Vox relay station, the bagels and Lox, dude. I don't know why I thought it was a Lox station. But yeah, she's at this Vox station. We gotta find her. We have teamed up with a local diplomat, the minister, one of the ministers over here at Fairfield, Milverstreet. We're gonna try to talk to these dudes. These guys are talking. They're talking over me. And actually, we're gonna go do this companion quest real quick. We're gonna see West Point, near Westport. Is that out here? Can we do this quest real quick? Yeah, let's go do. We'll do Niles' companion quest.
Screws have been collected in accordance with pending work order.
And then how do I get there?
From Agent
Let's follow this road.
I must have a screw loose.
It's a figure of speech, Val.
Oh yeah, what was I talking about now before these guys interrupted me? Yeah, de Vries, she's worshipping a math equation. That's why she blew us up, is because the math told her to. Her math is wrong, dude. She's doing some fucked up longshoreman math or something, dude. 2 + 2, carry the 4, carry the 7. Her equation is wrong. But, oh, basically, yeah, we teamed up with Milverstreet. We're gonna try to talk to these dudes at the Vox station when we get there. See if we could avoid any more bloodshed. I was saying last stream, I'm not too concerned with the inner workings and politics of the city and settlements and this and that, dude. I'm just trying to find out why de Vries blew my boys up. Why she blow my boy's arm and leg off?
This stretch runs between Fairfield and the Eastern Forward Operating Base. North of here is an old abandoned chapel.
What is this? It's like, I wonder if the game will naturally take me to these locations or if I should go out of my way to investigate them as I get closer. Arbiter training facility. I feel like I'm not going to be welcome in here.
Unauthorized entry into an arbiter training facility is likely to result in violent arbitration. Entering a hostile zone. Enemies detected. Please exercise caution.
Yeah, let's not. If we have no business there. I'm not trying to go through salary arbitration. You guys even know what salary arbitration is? Do the arbitration period in the MLB off-season? Arbitration is basically... Arbitration years are like when a rookie gets signed in the MLB. I can't remember how many. I think they do 3 years of a rookie contract before they are then eligible for 3 years of arbitration. Am I allowed in here?
Careful, friend. Reckon there might be a few loose raptidons wandering around.
Careful of friendly fire as you head down past the farm. Last time we wandered past...
And basically in those arbitration years, the player gets to submit a salary that they think that they're worth for the next year, and then the team submits a salary that they think the player is worth for the next year. And then, during the arbitration hearings, the MLB basically determines which contract they think is more fair, and then that's what needs to be paid. What is this place? Oh, this is the forward operating base. I'm pretty sure that's what this is.
If you're wondering why there's so many engineers sitting here on their rears, it's because the dang Crobbles ran us out of the desalinator. Now we're stuck here on standby wages.
Damn.
Personal, like, traded some wages.
I don't
not
even
to
want to
have
think
deal
about
with
the damage
someone
those Crabbles
for
are going
a
to do to my
while. Justified
machines.
by me.
They're
I think these guys...
They ain't gonna do nothing to your precious
Actually, I
terminal.
don't think
Only
this
thing
is the
they're danger to
forward
is
operating
us.
base. Maybe it is, I don't know.
I just ain't certain.
Word is Milverstreet is ordering a watch on the protectorate survivors in West.
Tuned to wireless. Where is it? Auntie Troy's brand distress signal.
I am trapped inside the research lab at the former site of the King's Bounty Agri Center.
I hate that kind of work. It
Your
always
boss,
sounds like so
my
much
subordinates
effort.
have become
That kind of thing ain't even on my
homicidal,
contract.
though remain unaccountable for their actions.
Trying to
Find
listen to
me
what he's
in the
saying.
renovated grain silo. Help me formulate a cure.
Alright, dude, what is that? Someone's trapped in a lab.
But I do love this. Come on,
Going out to any rap
friend. Let's go set our lamps on something juicy from Milverstreet.
Alright, we'll go do that quest later. I wonder, do I
trapped inside the research lab at the former site of the
need to do this, right? Like, I don't need to have this going to do this
Your
quest, do I?
My subordinates have become homicidally irritable, though remain unaccountable for their actions. Find me.
What is
in
it
the
missing? Oh yeah,
renovated
this is what we
grain
wanted to
silo.
do too. We need to,
Help
okay, there's a
me
bunch of shit we need to do.
formulate a cure. Hello?
I think we're good.
Scout report.
Yes, sir. Looks like the repair center is still out of order, sir.
Excellent.
And then what was this? Oh, this guy's trapped right here, dude. Maybe we should just do that quest real quick since we're right here. Find personnel trapped in the lab.
Repair it, even if
I'm gonna follow the main road.
put the actual fighting to a stop.
Oh, look at that sunset. That's beautiful. I feel like this is like a mix of Willy Wonka and No Man's Sky. No Man's Wonka. It's like that little monkey better not be trying to attack me, dude. What is this thing? Oh shit, this shit looks radiated, yeah. Zeranium. That's how you said it, Zeranium, yeah. Is a dangerous hazard that's found throughout Arcadia, powering the Protectorate's automechs. Standing in Zeranium poisons you, lowering your maximum toxicity. Too much Zeranium poisoning can prove fatal. Visit a doctor or auto doctor. Move any accumulated Zeranium poisoning. Some Zeranium clouds are denser than others, increasing the rate of poisoning. Okay, I gotta get away from this shit, dude. Brother, what are you
Must
doing
be at
over
least a
here?
few usable. Hello there. You wouldn't happen to have found any usable parts in all this debris?
Can't say I have. Why are you looking for them?
Westport's stockpiles of replacement parts are nearly depleted. I need to find some parts to convert some of our automechanicals, non-combat parts. Fortunately, there's
Pizzle
nothing here that's
parts,
salvageable.
reproductive parts.
Auntie's bombs sure take their toll, don't they?
Were these all damaged by Auntie's attack? Dude, Auntie's a menace.
Yes and no. The bombs certainly took a fierce toll, but I suspect these were all in various states of disrepair even before Auntie's offensive, which has made sorting out where to begin my efforts here rather difficult. There should be a manifest somewhere, but it's nowhere to be found. Nor are the troopers who should have been escorting this. Where are their bodies?
They've probably been irradiated. probably more likely that they were killed by wild creatures. I mean, this is definitely possible that someone turned traitor, but I feel like it's more likely the bodies. But if the bodies were irradiated, could they have been killed by wild creatures and dragged off?
The only species in these parts
What
that
do you
would
mean,
pose such a threat to an armed escort squad would be crabbles. But the guard at Westport has always made a point of culling them with automechs so they don't get out of hand.
Yeah, but I thought they got attacked if everyone's dead already. You mean the same automechs which you're desperately trying to find replacement parts for?
Well, yes, the one and the same. Ah, I see your point there. Not so easy to cull crabbles without operational automechs.
Yeah, brother. What exactly are you trying to convert your mechs to do?
Let's just say to fill Westport's needs.
Yeah, dude, it's
If you follow
definitely
the road heading north, you can't
reproductive
miss it.
needs.
Used to be a sight to behold, but the war hasn't been kind to it.
We're headed over
To any
there.
of us.
That's where Niles' friends is at. Such is the way of war.
True enough. A few years ago, I couldn't have imagined us running short of anything. And now here I am, digging through scrap for parts. But I digress. Was there anything else? Need to get back to my hunt, you understand?
Where was this convoy of mechs headed?
Unless I missed my guess, this looks like it was transporting damaged and malfunctioning automechs from the Vox station to the Automech Repair Center to the south of here. The center is... Say, you don't work for Auntie's, do you?
Hell no.
This is beginning to feel more than a little like you're digging for intelligence.
No, dude. I assure you I am not.
Fair enough. As I was saying, the Automech
I don't give
Repair
a shit
Center
if he
is south
believes
of
me or
here.
not.
Regrettably, subjects of Westport no longer have access to the repair center, hence my need to scavenge.
I need to scavenge. Alright, been a pleasure, but I have to go.
Likewise. And please inform me if you happen upon any usable parts. There must be at least a few usable parts in here. Ah, it's warped. Just like everything else.
Dude, I'm stealing it from him anyway. Can we go inside of this place? I don't have enough science. I can make uranium grenades. I'm getting poisoned. I wonder if I can, like, get into the ceiling or something, if there's a way into this thing. Alright, what's this place called? West Point? It's like a poppin' little village. It's like a quaint little spot. This game is very colorful.
What do you mean you're leaving?
Shift's over. I have a life outside this place, you know.
Oh no, this is the agricultural center. Oh shit, are these guys angry at me? Enemies with skulls next to their health bar are dangerous, signifying you might be too underleveled to fight them. If you're having trouble overcoming them, try gaining a few levels. Like leaders or bosses, these enemies are resistant to certain powerful effects. Must be dealt with enough damage to make them weak first.
Alive! Outside our lab? No!
Coming up on some foes.
Audacious advances requires commitment! Absolute commitment! Commencing termination!
These anti-soldiers seem twitchy to you? Ready to waste.
Hey. You wanna fucking go?
Hunkering down!
I don't know if I'm gonna be able to take this lady on. Dude, oh, there's a fucking lot of them, dude. I think we need to bail, boys. Let's see how much damage we do with a headshot. Oh, maybe we can get rid of these idiots. Dirty, dirty lady. Fuck it, dude, we're fighting. We're fighting. Damn, they're fucking hitting us good, though. I feel like I'm playing Battlefield now. Where are these guys? Should get some higher ground. Where are these dirty boys?
Will somebody cover me or what?
Oh, he's down here. Oh, fuck, he's climbing, dude. Help me. Help me, boys.
Let me know when you needed a stretch.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to take these dudes on. You were taking heavy fire up here. Oh yeah, no, dude. I can be revived. What was my last autosave? It's a couple minutes ago, dude. Let's just hit this autosave. We're not ready for this, we're not ready for that area yet. Dude, those guys are definitely too strong.
There must be at least a few usable parts in here. It's...
I've talked to this man, right?
warped. There must be at least a few usable parts in here. It's
He doesn't
warped.
want to talk anymore.
It's like everything else.
Okay, change of plans. We're not going to find this guy in the lab yet. We're going to go meet Niles' friend. So we could try to stealth around in there, dude. I feel like I'd rather just take all those maniacs out at a later date. At a later point in time. I was enjoying my chill little walk until all that.
What do you mean you're leaving?
Alright, when we get to West Point as well, Niles' friend has been through mental refreshment. So he might not be the same person that Niles remembers him to be.
Be advised. Physiological cues indicate acute cantankerousness in nearby armed guards. A stealthy approach is suggested.
Maybe stealth was just what I needed to do in general there. So we'll level up a little bit more and then maybe we'll try to go through there a little more stealthy. Look at this place. Westport, not West Point. This place is beautiful. I kind of want to go explore these, like, outside buildings first. This place is, like, overrun.
Let me know when you need a stretch.
Stay strong. Where are his weak points at? Probably his eyeball. Right in the fucking eyeball. Nice. Damn, dude, Niles is getting messed up out here. Oh, fuck, dude. These people have all been massacred.
Emergency protocol syringes primed.
Shot Niles. Can't see this enemy. I mean, we're hitting him, but I can't see him. Careful, boys. Careful, boys. Let's clear this place of enemies first, and then we'll explore it. Is this a little guy or a big guy? It's a big guy. It's a big boy. Shoot him right in the ass, dude. Nice. Okay, now we could just freely explore this place. Dude, everyone's dead. They still have vodka on them. Daily Journal of good neighbor Emily Woodham, 2358. Another perfectly perfect day. A reliably kept journal for later reminiscence and routine sentinel review. Mid-year 2358. 0700 hours awoke to another day of comfort and security with gratitude to vigilant Hogarth and our sovereign and his benevolence. 0730 hours broke morning fast with a nourishing meal of tribute pancakes prepared with a typical auto mechanical flair. 10:30 noticed neighbor Doherty taking his normal afternoon walk much earlier today. Bears further scrutiny, possible reporting. 12:30 Neighbor Ryland arrived for our crafts activity. Brought a freshly pre-baked certainty sweet cake. He expressed great contentment with our perfect life, yet pondered if it might ever end. 12:32 reported Neighbor Ryland. 12:45 ate the sweet cake. 1700 enjoyed evening meal while rereading A Beacon to the Cosmos. Nourished physically and spiritually. 20, what is that? 6 o'clock? No. 8 o'clock. Retired listening to everyone's neighbor Prudence on the wireless. Untroubled by doubt or concern, another perfect day ends for the glory of the sovereign Emily Woodham, a vital cog. Damn, I just need a little bit more lockpicking skill. This is all my stuff now. There's no way to access the downstairs from here. Damn, dude, I wish I had just a little bit more lockpicking skill. I wonder if I should invest in it. Oh, he found one. Some propaganda. Science Adventures Quarterly, Volume 1 of 10, a fictional periodical chronicling the exploits of Earth Directorate agents Commander Zane and her sidekick Buddy. A label inside the cover reads SAQ Volume 1 out of 10 from the Library of Redactor Quesnel, Ministry of Accuracy. Nice, dude. Gotta find 9 more. Probably not gonna find all those things. Free food in here. Dude, this guy, what the fuck? This guy loves purple berry products. This guy's got a problem. Whoever lives here has a problem. Shit, dude, they're completely addicted. Nice, another toss ball card. Enter the passcode already written. Go get her. Who is this? Charlton Weintraut. Hidden ambitions. Were it but offered, I would revel in the life of a minor functionary within middle administration, but such is not my lot under the protectorate. Once one is delegated to a post, there they must remain. What is a person with ambitions meant to do here, I ask, besides wallow in obscurity? I oftentimes wonder how I might fare within Auntie's choice freewheeling meritocracy society. Though to even consider such thoughts as to court swift renditions to a mental refreshment center, dude, this guy was having like problems, dude. He really loved Auntie Cleo. Paths of uncertainty, as unheard of as it sounds, I've been reassigned by Vigilant Hogarth. He's tasked me to raise the spirits of my fellow subjects by reciting inspirational words from the Sovereign. A great honor to be sure, but I worry, if my mind ever begins to wander, will I start singing the spirited product jingles of our commercialist rivals? Yet I must hold firm, as much doubts are contrary to the true go-getter I know myself to be. Forbidden fruit taste. Admin Chatterjee indicated that my recent conduct was a profound disappointment to all Protectorate society, as the frequency of my washroom visits has increased by 5.6% and my manner has become jittery and fretful. He's taking 5.6% more poops. I dare not admit the reason how I feel impelled to devour Auntie's Choice's Purpleberry Crunch at every opportunity. I nodded, accepting 6 demerits and an extra work hour to offset my loss in output. My thoughts are already turning to my sweet prohibited indulgence. Serial thriller, dude. This is like the ramblings of a madman going more and more insane. Despite how thrilling I find this Red Cloak serial. What? It has left my days and nights full of worry and doubt. Like all who tune in, I cheer at the exploits of the lone righteous sentinel as she nabs hidden sympathizers intent on undermining our protectorate. But as the miscreants are shipped off for mental refreshment, I wonder, what would Red Cloak think of my Purpleberry Crunch consumption, or my enthrallment with its advertisements? I fear I know the answer. This dude definitely got mentally refreshed. Man, he's just like some cereal. That's all it takes to get your brain washed over here, to get your brain wiped is... Dude, I fucking love me some cereal. I'm gonna do well in this society. Boom, boom, boom. So much food. I should have just ate that shit, like, right away. I didn't know I could just eat it straight off of the table like that. Spacer outfit, like, I just take it. I'll just pick everything up just to sell it. Like, I don't think there's a weight limit. Alright, let's go hit these inner houses over here. This guy's dead. Why is everyone dead here?
Sit or sprint? Typical predicament for an anti-bottom runger like me. Wish I never snuck in here to begin with. It seemed like a good idea at the time. Nah, it was a great idea. So much stuff for the taking around here. Motherload of loot. Plenty to get me back in the sprat race. Just didn't account for all these crabbles. Real fly in the old ointment. I could just sit tight, live lean off all these supplies.
That's a great song by the Faces, by the way.
Or maybe open the door and bolt. Seems like a good idea. Nah, it's a great idea.
Damn, I'm almost out of rifle ammo. I'm gonna have to use this. I have a bunch of pistol ammo. I didn't realize I was using up all my rifle ammo. I like that little thing, dude. It's got a nice pop to it. Oh, dude, the bar is just completely destroyed. White chocolate yummies. Can we get drunk? Can't remember if you can get drunk in Outer Worlds or not. Can I play the piano? Turn the radio on. This place is sad, dude. This place is killing my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Bitch, don't kill my vibe. Oh, I can unjam it. Yes, I would like to use my engineering skill. Skilled individual. Hell yeah, need some more ammo? Fuck yes. Some shotgun shells. Ooh, it's kind of a cool hat. Dude, should I wear that cowboy hat? What does our thing currently do? 10% weak point damage, 30% magazine size. Toxicity drain, critical chance, critical damage. I'm gonna wear that instead. Or some riot control gear. What is that? And then before we go do this quest, I'm gonna go into that big building too. I just want to kind of scope everything out here first.
Huh. Well, at least it's not visitors, huh? Just meandering about, free of any appointed minder? Not so sure I ought to be speaking with you.
Why?
If you need someone to talk to hereabouts, I suggest you seek out Vigilant Hogarth. That tall, stately building back yonder is his domicile. Do hate to come off impolite. If you're so inclined, we can pick this up later, after you two confabulate.
Anything I should know about this place that you can share, that is? This place seems weird already.
Despite what you might hear, we still consider ourselves part of the protectorate. Anyone spots an outsider engaging in misdeeds might just open fire.
Invasive species can unbalance even the most robust ecosystem, like those nettlesome raptidons, or the base individualists within Auntie's choice. So don't fret, the system is resilient.
I had a nightmare that the matriarch didn't gift us the paradigm.
I don't know if I want to be in this place yet. I feel like this whole entire little city could turn on me at any moment. Dude, keep informing on the neighbors, dude. I don't like this place.
Just to offset any minor disruption.
Town water tank's got all sort of needless warning labels on it. Like, avoid placing contents inside.
I think it's meant to stop me from dropping my father-in-law in there.
It's the law.
These guys are just throwing bits in the trash, dude. They're throwing money in the trash.
Did you hear? They're letting anyone who wants to train at the Arbiter's facility.
But the paradigm says we're to spend our lives in our predetermined profession.
That's why it's so generous of the Sovereign to let us become tiny cogs in the great war machine.
In defense against seizure, sabotage, and/or manipulative indoctrination.
Trust the plan, preserve set progress, sustain the system, serve the Sovereign.
A fine quote. My favorite is,
We're all mentally
we must
refreshed,
all
dude.
disruptive factors and invasive elements.
see what's behind that door. Ooh, dude, if I could just hack a little bit more. Welcome, duly authorized subject, maintenance log. Reservoir status abundant. The seawater desalination slash purification system is operating at its baseline level of flawless automechanical efficiency. Much like all aspects of protectorate society, it is perfect. Cistern water quality exceeds maximum standards of potability. Subjects may drink, bathe, recreate, and irrigate without care or restraint. Glory to the sovereign. Reservoir status has been momentarily contaminated after that. The seawall is breached. The cistern is contaminated with elevated levels of salinity. Although currently overwhelmed, the purifiers will compensate. Without question, the system abides in all things, and soon the reservoir will run clear again. Not today, though. Until the purification system rights itself, bottled beverages remain the prudent option for healthful hydration. Okay, then it's recovering. Only days after the seawall breach, the water desalination slash purification system has returned to pre-invasion levels of efficiency. Reservoir quality is approaching semi-potability, suitable for irrigation and a bathing spritz. This recovery of the purification system was never in doubt. A case of events righting themselves, the system truly does abide. What the hell?
The wireless said that flooding Westport is routine maintenance to remove the dust that had been building up in our door frames.
It's like a communist society over here or something. Check out these little bungalows on the side first. Have they like abandoned their money? Is that why there's just bits all over the place? Just they're throwing money in the trash?
This unit's current work task takes priority over conversation. Farewell.
So don't fret. The system is resilient. The system abides. But now, more than ever,
the system.
We must all do our part to maintain it. Keep doing your job with pride. Keep informing on your neighbors. Same as ever. But prudence dictates we give it a little extra added zeal for now, just to offset any minor disruption.
Grey gone astray? Book us tasty. Are you mentally refreshed?
Some tarts, dude, and some apples. I thought there was going to be like a little bit more like world building or something. And these houses are just food. What is this? I don't think I want that. I don't think I need any more food either, dude. I think I've picked up plenty. Marshall Corbin's terminal, remembering Horizon Point. Dude, I see my name in here. After the calamity at Horizon Point, the Protectorate needed someone to blame. The Sentinels found me, imprisoned me, interrogated me, and if not for the Vigilant defending me from accusations of desertion, I might have been destined for mental refreshment or worse. Instead, they merely checked my demerits. Thankfully, Stoosman Brown, true to their word, expunged my record. Oh, this was this guy that we helped out. They didn't just give me a clean slate, they made me pure in the eyes of Central Command, but at what cost? Did they not also make me a liar? No. I have a second chance to deserve this unblemished record. I must make good on it. How many years has it been since the disaster, and yet I'm still tormented by questions. The Protectorate is infallible, so how was Horizon Point breached to begin with? How could our glorious system have come under attack from such chaos? No, these doubts are poison. The sign of a disordered mind. To believe the Protectorate could be better than it is would only be admitting its imperfection. Clearly I'm the one in error, failing to understand the paradigm's grand design. If only I had Montelli's clarity. He has remained a bulwark in these perilous times. I should be so fortunate to live up to his example. Who the hell's Montelli? Montelli is under a great deal of pressure. That much is obvious. I've known Umberto a long time, and I've never seen him so persistently agitated, so changed. Far be it from me to question my decorated superior and friend, but I cannot help but wonder what is him so surly of late. I suspect he's being asked to do things against his conscience, but what are these demands, and who are they coming from? Perhaps I will take this up with him during my next rotation at the Vox. Man, dude, why is everybody meeting up at the Vox station? What is a Vox station? What the hell is that place? I want to talk to the leader of this place. Generator station. I want to see what this guy looks like. It must be this guy. The console provides.
We all know how invasive species can unbalance even the most robust ecosystem, like those nettlesome raptidons, or the base individualists within.
Let's go into this guy's palace. Into his play place, dude. His fantasy hall.
Well, it's infected. Redstone arrives soon, we'll have to start cutting. You walked in here under your own steam and appear reasonably free of cuts, burns, or weeping lesions. So, I assume you're presently devoid of mortiferous injuries. Good. Because we've got more of that than we can handle.
What the void happened here? It's kind of a lame
You haven't
line.
heard? When Antes invaded, they broke the seawall. Flooded nearly half the town below, where most of the domiciles were.
Oh, that's what happened down there.
Drowned. Others got concussed, or even crushed. A few were electrocuted or exposed to caustics. Took a while for our water purifier to catch up, so some drank tainted water, which is not good for you at all. I'm glad it's working again.
Damn shame. Best of luck, dude. We're not even gonna try to help her at all.
Don't let me keep you.
Can we immediately draw our gun on her?
Prudence dictates we maintain sufficient zeal at all
Right now,
times.
the paradigm needs our houses underwater. Hopefully it'll need them dry. But until then, it's a short swim down to your possessions.
Our sense of community. They sneer at our contentment.
I really don't need any more
Of course,
food.
it's part of the Sovereign's plan. He floods our houses, which makes more habitat for fish, which offers us more to eat, which gives us the strength to
I'll
build
take
new
the
houses.
bits though. Dude, these guys are completely brainwashed.
How do I cook the fish?
They're just gonna let me take that shit, dude? Oh, 28. What kind of ammo does this use? Designator light revolver, dude. Let's switch that out. I don't have any weapon mods for it, but that's okay. This thing looks sick as hell. What's up with this little stoplight on it, though? It's kind of weird. Someone's making a weird noise in here, too. Can we upgrade anybody yet? I don't think so. This is a master bedroom, dude. It's not that nice in here. I was expecting more from this guy. Pretty sure that's him out there. Kind of scared to meet him. Vigilant Hogarth, dude. Fucking Ross Hogarth. I worked with this dude named Ross Hogarth, dude. He was pretty much an idiot. Vigilant Hogarth, huh? Nice to meet
It is my
you.
esteemed pleasure to welcome you to Westport. Once a shining testament to protectorate excellence.
Once a
Now
shining
a
testicle.
picturesque example of the evils of corporatism. But where are my manners? We do not have much, but please let me offer you some victuals. Tut. I insist.
I've looted your
Serving
whole
Unit
town.
1. Something for the visitor at once?
Confirmative.
Perhaps you're wondering why I'd open my arms thusly for a stranger. Simple. As the guiding light for humankind, we always put our best foot forward, regardless of circumstance.
Westport looks in pretty bad shape. Anything I could do to help?
I believe something still can be done. This town can be saved, its people given a reprieve. Were we to acquire the one thing vital to our existence, automech parts. What?
Comestibles served.
That looks like that's gonna give me
We of the
diarrhea.
Protectorate pride ourselves on our mech programming. Among the vigilant, it is even considered something of a sport. We are not miracle workers, however. Without parts to work with, we've no hope of remaking our mechs to do tasks beyond their initial functions. We need repair mechs, domestic mechs, not combat ones.
Reproduction
Serving
mechs.
Unit 1 here is about as much as can be accomplished without replacement parts.
It'll only take a few variable gears and essential motivators to serve your purposes.
We are of like minds. We lack not the skill to do so. Our wily chief mechanist can reprogram the mech, but not without parts. Unfortunately, we lack ready availability of said parts.
You're all being punished. Why again?
Why, we're traitors, obviously. We've not fulfilled our duties as members of the Protectorate. It is incumbent upon us to fight to the death, yet we still live, as does our enemy. Now, either the Arbiters arrive to execute us, or this place falls under the vapid boot heel of Auntie's choice. No matter who wins, we cannot sustain ourselves here for long.
Yeah, dude, they're fucked. Such a judgment seems unnecessarily cruel.
These fine and decent folk don't deserve having their lives thrown away on account of my failures. If I can return the settlement to a reasonable facsimile of its previous glory, sufficiently functioning by employing mechs reprogrammed to repair and rebuild, the Arbiters might see fit to penalize only me, commute the others' sentences, allow them to maintain things around here in the spirit of continuity and such.
Half the town is presently underwater. There's no getting around that.
Hence my use of the term reasonable facsimile. I owe it to every single person here to try.
I get that, dude. I understand that. I can't charge these guys money for that, dude. Your dedication to your people is inspiring. I'll get those parts for you.
That's abundantly kind of you. Though there must be something I can offer.
Just a kiss on the cheek. I need a way into Vox Relay. Don't ask me why.
Difficult place to saunter into. Station's off limits to anyone without the highest security clearance. For anyone lacking reason to be there, it's assured suicide. In exchange for the automech parts we need, I can provide you means to get inside. Never dream of such a proposal in days of reason and quietude. Yet such is the here and now we find ourselves in.
How could I say no to that? I can't. Yes.
Wonderful. My unavoidable march to the gallows feels lighter already. At least now my subjects will have a fleeting chance. The parts can be found at the Euphoria Coast Automech Repair Center to the south. But do not, under any circumstances, tell those stationed there why you need them. To get inside, you will need an access pass from the Ministry of Accuracy. Since we have all been marked as traitors, I cannot create one for you here.
Damn, I didn't have them already. Okay. Right, then I'll be on my way. We have to go to that. We have to go to that Ministry of Accuracy anyway. We have to go there for something else.
Mental refreshment centers are there to help you.
Don't risk falling prey to imperfect thoughts. Go now.
Well, we got this guy's quest. Let's go find Niles' friend, see what his deal is. I feel like he's not gonna be alive, dude. His house is down where everything got flooded. And then where do we have to go? We have to go to the Euphoria, dude. The set of Euphoria. HBO Max's Euphoria. Euphoria Coast.
Or manipulative indoctrinatory falsity.
I'm pretty sure Niles' friend is going to be dead.
Almost missed the routine certitude of my assigned profession.
They sneer at our contentment.
Just broke my legs a little bit.
This looks like the place. Lord, I haven't felt this high-strung since Horizon Point. Just hope he's here.
Dude, Niles is nervous. It looks like there's somebody in here. Hello?
Howdy, Zeb. You look... well.
Has my mind been set upon by shadows? I thought you dead.
Can't imagine why you think that. I've only been gone 4 years.
Oh, back from your little saunter then, are you? Head all cleared?
These guys were definitely
I must say you took
lovers.
quite the perambulation. I hope you didn't wear out your rotation adapters.
Don't just stand there, Niles. Introduce me to your friend.
Zeb, this is the commander I told you about. One in charge of the Horizon Point mission.
Ah, yes. The same commander who nobly ordered you to leave your colleague to perish under rubble.
With respect, Dr. Tran, you weren't there.
No.
A motherfucker.
I only dealt with the bloody aftermath. So, you are keeping company these days. Just not mine.
Dude, they definitely are lovers. Listen to the way he said that. Look at the way he's looking at him. You're just mad because Niles has better, cooler friends now? We're working together to save Arcadia, a cause I assume you'd support.
That would depend on what vision you have for Arcadia's future. Everyone seems to think they alone know what's best for this colony.
Look, I'm not just here to gas you up with empty apologies. I want to
Why
set
is
things right
Niles'
between
body
us.
tripping
Oh,
out?
now you want to help. Where were you when the war happened? Or when I was being carted off to mental refreshment? Where were you when I actually needed you?
I'm just gonna let Niles respond to that. I don't want to get involved in this drama.
I know I let you down before, but give me a chance to earn back your trust. There must be something I can lend you a hand with. I know you haven't given up the fight.
I haven't the time to patch your bleeding conscience, Niles. I'm in a situation that demands my full attention.
It's Baines. My team's been caught. Pharaoh and March are dead. Protectorate are holding the rest for interrogation. A ship is inbound to take us off-world, to the consul himself. I barely managed to evade capture. Damn it! It looks like the data went through, but there's something wrong with the connection. The cipher isn't transmitting.
Found her! You there! Step away from that terminal at once!
Audra! Fuck! It's all coming apart.
What was that about?
That was one of my operatives. I organized a mission to infiltrate the Vox to acquire valuable intelligence. But obviously, something's gone wrong. Without that cipher, the intelligence is worthless. But I'm more concerned about my people at the moment. If you're sincere in your desire to help, prove it. Rescue my friends before that ship departs with them on board. Please.
I'm in if Niles is.
I am. Without question.
Okay. If they're sending a ship, that means my people are being held on the Vox's landing pad. Use my call sign so they'll know you for an ally. I'm certain Niles remembers it. And do exercise discretion, as well as caution. The guards at the Vox won't hesitate to fire upon you, should you be discovered.
Not to worry. This is exactly the sort of thing we're trained to handle.
Yes, but the uniform doesn't stop bullets, as I'm sure you recall.
Good thing we know a doctor then.
I haven't found a way to reach the Vox station yet, so it might take me a while.
Then let's hope the ship also takes its time arriving.
I was gonna say, I'm gonna have to. I wonder if I have to do this during the other main quest.
The console.
I have some questions before I go. I'll be quick.
I'll answer what I can.
How did a protectorate doctor end up turning a rebel fighter?
If you must know, it was my sister. A neighbor reported her for some misconduct, and she was taken to be refreshed.
Damn.
I never heard what her alleged crime was meant to be. The woman who returned was nigh unrecognizable.
I thought this guy went to mental refreshment
The
too.
justice of it rattled me. And once I began to look into what had happened, the more discomfort I felt. Then I met Niles. He told me the truth about other colonies. Made Arcadia feel so small, claustrophobic, repressive. And my smoldering resentments became a full conflagration.
About your stint in mental refreshment, yeah, I thought he went to mental refreshment as well. How come he's normal?
I know what you would ask, but I've done my best to put that unpleasant experience behind me. Please respect my wish to avoid reopening closed wounds.
No, brother, I want to know why you're still normal. What can you tell me about your neighbors?
The Crabbles? They keep people away who might otherwise stumble into my operation here. I feel kindly toward them.
By neighbors, I was referring to Westport.
Ah, of course. Hogarth and his unfortunate charges would be top of mind if you've explored the nearby settlement. I sympathize with the plight of those in Westport. They want nothing to do with me, of course, or anyone outside the Sovereign's grace, which has been to my benefit. I do believe that one day, the truth of the Protector's iniquity will be too obvious to ignore. But for now...
Yeah, those guys are crazy
not
up
even
there.
a crowbar could pry open all those shut eyes.
Thanks, that's all I needed for now. Alright, yeah, dude, we gotta find a way to get into that Vox station. Okay, now we help these cats over here. We got their quest to help them. We found one car. I kind of don't want to go right back to her. Unlock the lock boxes. Maybe I should go try to sneak in and save this guy real quick. We'll go save on the outskirts. We'll see if we could sneak in. Because these guys are, I think they're too tough for us to just go head on.
Report them for mental refreshment post-haste. It's not just a good idea, it's the law.
Kill crazed passerby who can hear this. Yes, you. I am
This is
trapped
this
inside
guy's
the
distress
research lab
signal.
at the former site of the Eden's Bounty Agri-Center. You must help me. You must. My subordinates have become homicidally irritable, though remain unaccountable for their actions. Find me in the renovated grain silo. Help me formulate a cure.
Okay, that's why these guys are all pissed off, dude.
Hello? Calling out to any random, non-kill crazed passerby who can hear this? Yes, you. I am trapped inside the research lab at the former site of the Eden's Bounty Agri-Center. You must help me. You must. My subordinates have become homicidally irritable, though remain unaccountable for their actions. Find me in the renovated grain silo.
Yeah, no, dude, sneaking in was the way to go.
Hello? Calling out to any random...
Alright, dude, shut up. We already read this message. Is this not the way in right here? Here we go. Door's fucking barred shut. get in this place? I think there's a dude right here somewhere. Oh, fuck. Maybe I can climb up. Shit. If that door is barred shut. This guy's walking away. There's got to be another door somewhere. We're fucked, dude. We're fucked. We're fucked. We're fucked. Run.
Fastest way for.
Bail, my boys. Failed mission. This revolver kind of sucks ass. We're having problems here, dude.
Emergency protocols ready.
Yeah, I feel like that was way harder than it needed to be. Alright, dude, how do I get in this place? These guys still aggro? I want to get up there, dude. This guy's gonna jack me up, though. Let's just go whip around the side here. I bet you I gotta go, like, through the front or something. Fuck.
Enemy near. Statistical chance of violence increasing.
Here we go. I should have saved before I came in here. Is that Niles, dude? Niles, what the fuck are you doing? Turn around. I already know about that.
The way they fawn over every little thing he says. Wonderful idea, Private Divisioner Ormsby. First rate as always. Ugh, sycophants all. Not a single spine between them.
Dude's gotta move. To do this.
Why is there red everywhere? On everything! Red! Truly my least beloved of all colors. Ah!
Dude, I think I could fucking finagle this. Shit.
The void was that?
Fuck.
Heard something. I'm not ready to be downside.
Open that door and let's get out of here. And we'll come back, dude. Hopefully we've unlocked that side door. Niles. Dude, Niles is down. What happens if he stays down there, dude? Dude, these guys are all fucking pissed off now. What if we just leave? Oh, he comes back. Come back. This mission is taking forever. Hopefully this door is unlocked now, though. That's all I needed was just a better way to get in there. Dude, I swear if this door is locked. Oh, we're good, dude. We're good. Oh, we're chilling.
You there? You're likely affected too, aren't you? Scream twice for yes.
I'm chilling, dude. I'm not one of them. I feel like those guys are gonna come back in here.
Could it be? You
What the
seem
hell
an
is this
honest-to-goodness
guy?
rational human being, unhindered by bloodlust, unshackled from their basal ganglia. Well then, by the Loeffler Risk Intercession Act, under Outbreak Provision 5A, I hereby press you into service to aid me in our present crisis.
What's up with this
Elliot
makeup?
Ormsby, Product Envisioner, Department of Proprietary Methodology and Audacious Advances, am your interim supervisor.
You've changed your tune a bit since sending that distress signal.
Oh, all that pleading and the like. Yes. Well, it's only my second time trapped in a laboratory basement, and I do admit, I did panic just a little. But back to the exciting news about this incredible new opportunity.
No, dude, I don't want this guy to be my new employer.
As an aide-de-camp of sorts, on a brief yet no doubt exhilarating assignment.
We should discuss my fee before we get any further.
Assuming success, your fee will be based on the length of your involuntary impressment, dangers from exposure to undisclosed hazards, etc. It should be quite fair.
I wouldn't accept anything less than a healthy addition in the amount of bits.
We of course value your time and effort. Now, with that out of the way, allow me to tell you a little about our process here. You see, our lab is a far cry from the others. You're part of something bigger here. The individual not only thrives, but shines even more brightly with the help of their brethren. It all requires a certain devotion. In the end, it's really quite in the best interests of everyone's careers. A rising tide raises all boats, as they say.
I suppose, dude. I think these guys are just doing human experimentation over here, though. I think the word you meant to say was manipulation.
Speaking of the team, such as they are in their present deranged state, how did you make it past them? You know, without being killed.
Everyone was very nice to me. No, dude, I had to run in here like 3 times. I snuck in without killing anyone.
Wonderful. The fewer team members we need to replace, the faster we can get this place back and running. What matters most is getting out of here alive, saving our researchers a close second, and curing my remaining colleagues a firm third.
Let's just get on with this.
Well, it should all be rather straightforward, yes? I suspect we'd use a top-down indirect coronium synthesis method, don't you think?
I have no idea, brother.
Oh dear. It's occurred to me this might benefit to some extent from medical training. Are you perhaps someone well versed with pharmacological matters?
No, I'm not. I have barely any. I lack much of a medical background.
Apologies.
I'm sickly, though.
I
I'm
do tend to
ill.
assume everyone has a doctorate. No matter if you are capable of following simple instructions, I'm sure I can guide you through it. Tremendous. Well then, before we roll up our sleeves and determine what's needed, any questions?
What do you remember about what happened? How'd you end up in there?
Whole thing was ghastly. One of my assistants and I heard a loud noise. He left to investigate while I continued working on our experiment. When he failed to return, I peeked outside and saw the others run in, bloody, gibbering, hunting for targets. They'd clearly been exposed to some virulent new form of experimental agent. I ran back and locked myself in this test chamber to avoid contamination. Well then, anything else before we proceed?
Am I gonna get contaminated? A visionary lab like this gets to set its own agenda, right?
Well, you'd certainly think so, but management sets the goals. Our humble research team works to deliver. But as much as I'd love to natter on, we probably ought to get matters underway.
What do I need to do?
We'll need two things: fresh samples of the red spores and the findings from the expedition that originally uncovered them. After that, an antidote should be possible in relatively short order, with your skilled assistance, of course.
All the findings from the expedition doesn't tell me much. How about some details, please?
I need all the particulars and analysis from the expedition put onto a data cartridge and brought back, along with fresh spores. Both will be key in the formulation of an antidote. The research team's findings are on a terminal in another building on these same grounds. A satellite lab to this one, if you will.
Okay.
Spore samples may be taken from a red plant indigenous to an area of tall rock formations northwest of here, ingeniously referred to as the Red Spire.
Okay, I'll be off
Once
then.
we have an antidote firmly in hand, we can save my remaining colleagues, so best not murder them all in the meantime.
I'll try not to. Let's find, let's go to the spot that's close over here first. There's a dude right fucking outside.
Typical Auntie's choice. Moving fast and breaking things.
Yeah, dude, they're definitely doing weird experiments over here. They're lucky it's a video game and I'm a nice guy and I help everybody. There are baddies over here. It's only one goal, it's two guys.
What's more, I find myself full of indignation about anything and everything.
Fuck.
I heard that.
You didn't know, you didn't know, you didn't know, you didn't know, you didn't. You fucking didn't see shit.
Let's dispense with the how do you do's.
Run, Niles, these guys are too strong.
Ready to assist with agent's health needs.
Damn, are we still engaged in combat? These guys are so annoying.
Agent Ibarra, why have you abandoned your culinary experiments aboard the Incognito? Such endeavors had a positive impact on crew morale.
What crew? You mean me? Yes, cooking did keep me distracted for a tick. There are only so many ways you can cook a sprat valve.
This unit is pleased to list additional sprat heating methods. Grilling, roasting, poaching, broiling, sautéing, stewing, stir-frying.
Tried all those, remember?
Braising, roasting, sous
Ow,
vide,
shut the
pressure
hell up.
cooking, plasma searing, electroshocking,
These
microwaving.
guys are still aggroed on
Right,
me over
okay.
here.
Got it. Thanks, man. Microwave sprat would certainly have some impact on crew morale. Can't say it'd be a good one.
Dude, why is this guy walking this way? Oh, dude, this guy's at the fucking front door now.
Never recognized, never commended, but don't be resentful. Wouldn't anybody be? A profusion of reasons why. Ask anyone. What was that?
Shit. Dude, these two guys over here are so annoying.
A complete and utter misuse of my time.
Here we go. Dude, this guy's gonna be in the wrong spot over here now. I gotta go. This is our shot.
Attention. This lab technician is deceased. Interrogation
Val, shut
unavailable.
up. Ooh, a distraction device. Finally, I needed some shit like this. Okay, distraction devices are handheld devices that make loud noises. When a distraction device is thrown near an enemy, they are alerted and investigated, allowing you to sneak by, blah, blah, blah. Set range at which they can attract NPCs. Anyone outside of that circle will not respond or react. Okay, hold R1 to aim.
Recommended course of action.
I wonder if I could read all this, or if these guys are going to find me. Memo to staff. I, your humble product envisioner, want to thank every single one among you today. When we first arrived to this facility, it was literally a barn in here. We'd seized from the protectorate a modest-use agricultural land holding, a rundown old farmhouse and barn, a few harvesters, a seed silo that leaked when it rained. Whoever thought such a meager farmstead could be transformed virtually overnight into the most innovative research center on the entire island? Let me tell you, I did, because I believed in you. You did. Because of your deep trust in our shared vision. That's how together we make audacious advances. Okay, some lab notes. So this next batch of samples could be interesting. They were taken from a nearby spire with a distinct red color. Its color comes from a species of red plant indigenous to that area. It releases many of these red spores which color the surrounding landscape. There's nothing else like it on Paradise Island. I have them laid out for our initial examinations, which I'll commence after lunch. In the meantime, I'm submitting all the raw data from our analysis so far to memorialize it. Per standard practice, I must say, what I've seen so far is both curious and rather intriguing. Confidential memo. As you are all aware, our important work here at the lab is being hindered by a handful of incompetent, quarrelsome, wholly irredeemable personnel who become a liability on our quarterly reports. Normally, I would transfer such research training employees to frontline combat, yet that is not an option with hostilities at a standstill. Rather than further demote these sluggards and sycophants to even less industrious positions, I appeal to their base natures by inviting each to participate in a promotion acceleration program. Ostensibly a series of outdoor skill-building exercises located at spires around the island with the promise of molding these select staff members into VP material. In reality, PAB's 5 hazardous wilderness exercises leverage participant ineptitude to achieve maximum mortality. I'm confident PAB will offload our most irksome personnel. As an insurance policy, the final activity is set on the northern tip of the northern island, an area infested with corporate Raptidon assets turned feral. Your cooperation in concealing this ruse is much appreciated and also mandatory, envisioned by Omid. Alright, let's download this data. Okay, now we just need to get this red,
We persist in a state of ceaseless perturbation.
Let's go. I think I'm just gonna fucking sprint there, dude. Fuck these guys. Okay, I see the mountain. There's enemies here.
Let's get them over with!
Damn, I have no revolver ammo. Oh, these two things use the same ammo. This is a much better gun than that revolver. Damn, I need to find some better weapons. What is this thing, dude? Shock rod. 1938. This uses short rounds. This uses short rounds. Yeah, no, we need to use the one that uses compact rounds. That's what I have the most of. Dude, I just have to like rapid fire with this thing.
Goodwin here. Field report update. We are approaching the Raptidon den. These beasts have exhibited excessive irritability as of late. We endeavor to determine why. Surely the red spores aren't to blame. Windborne spores lack the catalytic agent of our food additives. Only way
It's
to be
definitely
certain is to
these
gather a
red
stool
spores that
sample.
are causing
Simple enough. A routine
problems.
task for the audacious advances field team. Quiet now as we approach the rap's nest. Certainly this spirited variety will offer... Oh, no! Oh, okay. We need to run now!
They got decimated. Poor dude got his arm ripped off and his head ripped off. These guys got massacred up here. I bet you there's got to be like a giant one or something, dude. Oh yeah, Colossus. A fucking Chunkus Colossus. Dude, where's his head at? Bad knees, dude. I spend too much time crouching. Years spent crouching have really done a number on your knees. They ache and squeak, but as long as you stay crouching, you can ignore the pain. 50% crouch speed, but a 10-minute sound. No, dude. Where's this thing's fucking head at? Light this thing up. Fuck, boys. Oh, shit. Fucking wrecked him. What kind of grenades do I have equipped right now? Explosive grenades. Okay, that's... I think it was powerful. Boom. High security lockbox. Can't remember what that
Forging
was.
time's
Hell
up.
yes.
We have what we need.
Triple barrel shotgun? What is a triple barrel shotgun? I'm not really a big shotgun type of dude. Alright, let's go free this, let's go free this guy. Yeah, I don't think it was worth it to take that crouching flaw. It's not worth the extra speed if you make noise when you're crouching. Like, what the hell?
My most favorite, least homicidal subordinate.
Click the wrong thing.
How's all our field work progressing?
I have everything. I have the data cartridge and fresh spore samples.
Absolutely gorgeous. Look at you. And to think I just forcibly coerced the first gormless dunderhead who walked by and found you. Lucky me.
What an
Now,
asshole.
First things first. Place the data cartridge in the drawer for me, right here, in the slot below my intercom.
Data cartridge. You've assembled all the items Ormsby has requested, pass them over so you can determine the correct counter agent to mix, designated area where test samples can be safely passed in and out of the chamber.
Allow me to give this a cursory eyeball and... perfect. I'm sure we have the correct neutralizing agent here in the lab. I'll nose out the exact compound within our chemical reserves in 2 shakes of a rat's tail.
I guess you're not overly surprised about the effects of this chemical agent.
Well, it's a textbook example of the medulla oblongata wagging the cerebellum. Although, frankly, there's a plethora of ways to stimulate the reptile brain into such a flurry. None of the previous methods were anywhere close to being this commercially viable. But where there's a will, there's a way to make a profit. Honestly, this whole process is 1 part scientific testing, 2 parts improvisation, and a dash of pure, undiluted panache. Exactly what we do best.
This guy's a true artist. How's locating that counter agent coming along?
Normally, I'd say perfection can't be hurried, but... there. I have determined the ideal counter agent. Here you are. Place it and the spore samples into that synthesizer. Enable the device and it will beget a working antidote momentarily. Return with it directly as soon as it does, if you please.
Okay, I hope I know how to do this. I don't have what I need. Oh, thank you. Okay, this formulator is well worn and has been routinely used to combine various chemical substances with the right ingredients. Oh yeah. The right ingredients, it can be utilized to synthesize an antidote for the homicidally irritable behavior affecting personnel in and around the lab. What is the difference between this? Chemical... Make a few enhancements. Okay, no, let's just make what he wants. Should I give this to him?
I cannot wait to put this entire sordid affair behind us.
Maybe I should have talked to him first.
This should turn out to be quite a lucrative day. I saw you working the chemical synthesizer. I presume you were successful in creating an antidote?
I think so. Yes, but I'm afraid it will cost you more.
Nice try. But you don't possess nearly the negotiating power you might suspect. Not when I can simply bide my time and wait for another gormless dunderhead to stumble by.
They're not going to do as good of a
Let
job.
that thick-headed boob amble off with your reward. Not budging? Oh, all right. I suppose I'd be willing to throw in a little extra as a merit bonus for your superlative performance.
We have ourselves a deal then.
Wonderful, wonderful. Knew you seemed
milking
a
this guy.
bankably reliable sort. All right. I am activating the air filtration system. There. Should only take a few moments for the antidote to circulate. Everyone still alive should be right as rain shortly. Marvelous.
Tiger, what is going on, dude?
My supervisor will hear of
Happy
your
Wednesday
actions.
to you. Do you get some lunch right now?
Before I forget, I, Omid Ormsby, under the power granted me by the Loeffler Risk Intercession
Hope you guys are
Act,
having an amazing
hereby
day.
free you from impressed service to Auntie's choice. Be seeing you.
We've been laid off from our job. Is this, are we chilling here now, dude? Are these guys gonna attack me? We're spreading some gas throughout this lab to, calm the employees down. Everyone is, belligerently angry. And, we've just helped free this guy, dude. He's a scientist. I don't know why he's wearing crazy-ass makeup. But, he's a scientist, and, yeah, he's been running some tests over here. They got out of hand, and, all of his employees started losing their minds. Lunch in an hour, amazing. But yeah, this is our new game here, Outer Worlds 2. What does this do? 300 health instantly. That's some good shit. Dispense a smoke bomb in your emergencies when you need to escape. I'll take it, but I don't want to wear that. Whoa. But yeah, it's you know, me and my boy Niles here. We used to be part of this team 10 years ago. Dude, like our commanding officer, she was a turncoat, dude. She got bought out. She blew my bro's arm and leg off, dude. She tried to kill me. I was floating through space for 10 years. He found me again, dude. Now we're trying to find her. We're just trying to figure out why she did it. It's like all we want to know is why she did it. Ooh, what's this thing? Weak spot damage. No. Weak spot damage relative to how far away the target is. No, I don't want to wear that. Kids were a menace last night. What were they doing? No one's dropped by tonight yet. I started the stream a little early, and then I've been super busy too with just work and shit, and so I haven't been like letting people know that I've been streaming at different times. I've just been like streaming randomly. Escape suit. What did I just pick up that I wanted? Oh, it was for my inhaler. Where's that thing at? Yeah, no one's dropped by yet. You are the first chatter. Here we go. I want this 300 health instantly and 300 health over 5 seconds. Okay, this quest is done. Can I still talk to this guy?
A pleasurable transaction.
No, he's
all
done.
around.
He's done with me.
Also, a significant breakthrough and profitability for our visionary lab.
Mind your own business interests.
All these people wanted to kill me a second ago. Damn, they kept moving, dude. They kept disrupting your sleep. That's weird. I've been having problems sleeping too recently. I've been having a problem going to sleep, which normally is like not a thing for me. Damn, dude, that sucks. Are they like scared to like, go to sleep, or they're just like being like rascals, rambunctious? Nah, it's not stress. I wouldn't say I've been particularly more stressed. Where's my food at? Alright, let's see. I don't know what it is. The first couple nights I couldn't sleep, it was actually mosquitoes were flying in my ear and I kept waking up in the middle of the night. And then now, I don't know what the problem is. Okay, shit. Where do we want to go? Lockbox. This we need to go to the... Friends, electric, old friends, Zebulon, rescue service. This I need to get to the Vox station, which will be later. Yeah, those little motherfuckers are so annoying. I didn't know where they were coming from either. I was like doing, like we were running like tests in the middle of the night. We were like leaving one window open, closing another window, leaving both windows closed. I don't know where they were coming from. We do need to go to the Ministry of Accuracy for a couple things. Maybe they'll find you. Let's help these dudes with their... Alright, we have to go to the Ministry of Accuracy. Locate replacement parts. Whoa, why is this all crazy over here? Mental refreshment info. What is this one? Search auto mech repair center. Dude, I think I have to go here first and get ARC access credentials first. Because that's auto mech repair center. Let's actually do that first. Alright. Damn, we have a little bit of a trek here. Yeah, see, we don't really buy anything to get rid of them. I just end up slapping myself. Like when I hear them, when I feel like they're next to my ear, I end up just slapping myself in the head. And then I end up waking up Lady Rose in the middle of the night too. And then she thinks that I'm like a psychopath because I'm just like in the middle of the night and all you hear is just like me slapping myself. They were hiding in your closet during the day. That's very interesting. I noticed that in the morning when I would wake up to go to work, they would be chilling on the... I don't think they were coming from the window, but they'd be chilling on the screen of the window in the morning. And then I started like putting some soap in my hand and I would just wipe my hand like across. That's how I'd catch them. Dude, this place is so far away. And then, you know what? Now I feel like what happened is I feel like there was like 2 or 3 nights where that was happening, and then I feel like my body just got like adjusted to being awake at like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, and then now I'm having a problem going to sleep. I feel like I'm pretty good at catching them. Sometimes I could catch them like out of midair, but you have to catch them like right with your... If you do too much like finger movement, I think you push too much air around inside of your hand and it like pushes them out. But they're kind of hard to catch out of midair. And like you can't really smack them midair to, you know, like smack them in between your hands. I feel like when you do it too quick, you push too much air and I feel like they slip out. And so I feel like you need to get them like on the wall. Or what I find works too is sometimes if you just smack them real good, dude, like if you get a good fucking palm smack on them, full force, that's usually good enough to kill them. But the problem is that sometimes you can't find where they go after, like their body, you know? I have such a vivid memory of being in like the 7th grade and sitting at like we were doing some project or something and there was this fly flying around and me and my buddy were just being like weird with each other, and I just like we were like having a staring contest. We were just like looking at each other's eyes in a not weird way, and I just stuck my hand out and I fucking caught the
This
fly.
unit has observed a significant increase in your levels of physical activity.
I feel like I'm pretty good at catching them out of the air.
Helpful reminder. Please make time for rest and recovery.
The best part is, too, is that when you catch them out of the air, they're like fresh in your hand. They haven't touched the ground, so you don't have to worry about eating them, you know? There's no like 5-second rule that you need to apply. It's just fresh in your hand.
Maintenance is highly recommended.
I'll take that as a yes.
You laugh, but sometimes I think like in a lot of parts of the world, like bugs are like no big thing, dude. Like people be eating bugs, fried bugs, chili limon crickets. I think bugs are actually like legitimately like kind of healthy to eat too. Like I don't think bugs, like they get parasites and stuff like that, but I don't think I think they're relatively clean compared to a raw meat or something like that. Yeah, I wonder if any culture does eat mosquitoes. Probably not, because they have other creatures' blood inside of them. It sounds unsanitary. Yeah, I haven't eaten bugs intentionally, except one time I had a couple chili lime crickets that my buddy smuggled from Mexico. Sometimes I think bug protein is the food of the future. Everyone's so concerned about the environment and shit. Like, how about, like, we could just make a bunch of mealworms and mash that up into a paste and make a mealworm McNugget that we can all collectively eat as one human race. Don't tell me it was bug ice cream. You have to put bugs on it? Fuck drones, dude. Dirty ass robots. Like actual bug toppings or like cute little bug sprinkles? Am I getting frozen or something? What's going on? That's disgusting. Bug ice cream. I would try it. What kind of bugs do they have on tap? These things are all going to be angry at me. I feel like I should save right here before I die. But yeah, those mosquitoes are real motherfuckers. And then I feel like because of my diabetes, I think they actually like can tell that my blood is like sweeter. So I swear, like, they're not biting Lady Rose or Wolfie. They're just biting me, flying around me. And unload on these fools.
I'll take care of him, Commander.
Help me, Niles. Hell yes. Let's, I think I'm always going to upgrade a speech. And oh, dude, we kind of needed another hack, I think would be good. Fuck it, dude. Fuck it. I think I am just going to specialize in those few skills. Okay, what's our next perk? Brand enthusiast, equipped in the same brand, no. Gain a bonus damage resistance, max health, more likely to target me. Apply electrocuted faster. Dealing damage to weak humans or creatures frightens them. Can Can hack into auto mechanicals. No. Ninja while sprinting. No. Palm greaser bribes cost less. Psychopath. No. After dropping to 10% or less. No. You can access the restricted inventory of vending machines. Searching through containers can occasionally reward you with bonus bits. Trophy hunter. You gain critical hit chance with all weapons against all enemies. Why would I not want that perk? You gain critical hit chance with all weapons against all enemies. The chances increased against strong enemies. Sure. I guess we could have saved our perk too for later. Yeah, right. That sounds like there must be a catch to that. The catch is now I've given my banking information to Obsidian and they have free access of my bank account for 15% extra crit damage. I feel like we're like 2 seconds away from living in a gaming world like that. If you provide us with your social security number, date of birth, and address of residence, you can play GTA 6 30 minutes before release date. And you can get this cool social security skin for Fortnite. Yeah, welcome to hell. And everyone's just like foaming at the mouth and they're just like, yes, yes, here's my social security. Ah! What's going on in here? I always forget that I could eat food just like straight off of the counter. I don't even need to put it in my inventory. Get rid of my junk, dude. I have a bunch of stuff that I don't need. Grenade, extra grenade slot, defense plates. Door shut. Go in this bunghole. Hell yeah. What is all this shit? Barracks observational reports. Moore made what he likely thought was a joke in the barracks. During this refrain, he slyly referenced a document that has yet remained uncensored on his terminal. Whether this lapse was caused by sheer hubris or the subconscious seed of antisocial behavior is unknown. Nevertheless, it is a clear violation of the trust placed upon him by the consul. Recommend mental refreshment followed by transfer to another division. Here's another observational report. Johnson spoke in his sleep last night, words that sounded vaguely of his duties within the ministry. This may show a proclivity towards either unwitting disclosure or deep-rooted discontentment. Recommend mental refreshment. Adams confessed that he's having trouble sleeping because he can't stop thinking about being watched through the newly installed two-way glass. Undoubtedly, this is a sign of a guilty conscience. Recommend mental refreshment.
I'll take fighting raps over living in a surveillance state any day.
That's a great invention. I should make an invention called mental refreshments. And basically, it's like candy form amphetamine for children, and it gives them a little shock jolt to their system. A little mental refreshment. Some Mentos. Mentos are a little, like, too minty for me. I don't got a problem with mints, but Mentos be burning my face off. That shit off. Okay, wait, what were we doing in here? Oh yeah, we're trying to get info on mental refreshment. I feel like Mentos are just used to... Mentos are just for putting in soda and making a TikTok video. I wouldn't be surprised if they make a good chunk of their money from actually that. Just like people putting it in soda. I want to know the science behind that. What the fuck is that shit? I could have went in through the ceiling up here too. Dude, someone's having a rough time in here. Someone sounds constipated in here.
You ain't as tough as you thought.
Hey you, get over here before you get yourself killed.
Don't tell me what to do, lady. I live my own life. Slab of meat? No, that's okay, but I'll take black powder. Workbench. When am I able to upgrade my party, huh? How does this work again? Oh, I need to do their companion missions. I forgot. Hello, Inez.
No, you ain't got what I need. And you can't come stumbling around here looking like prey.
So freaking
These rats
angry.
ain't had a bite to
I didn't
eat
do
since
anything.
Their pods dropped from the look of it. And a desperate rat is a dangerous rat.
What's wrong with her arm? I didn't see her arm. I should have looked, dude. I should have had better powers of observation. Milverstreet sent me. I'm here to find a report and to send a trooper Silang back to town.
Yeah? Well, I'm Trooper Silong. Inez, former combat medic,
Silong.
Enhanced Soldier Division. Now just a menial troubleshooter who looks to have gotten her job swept out from under her. They're always counting me out. Every single one of them.
Her arm is
and now,
all...
they ain't even letting me finish the jobs they send me on. Kinda making it hard to prove myself
She's
here.
an alien
This
arm.
rep didn't even have anything that could help my graft. This whole thing's a wash.
Oh,
Sick
she's
of
a
it.
grafted soldier. I don't think I've ever met a grafted soldier before.
If you had, you'd know. Unless you're accustomed to seeing folk roaming around with exposed muscle fibers or stunted extra limbs on their backs.
See, I thought they were grafting them with fruit, and I was just imagining fruit-human hybrids just like, kill me. What does your third arm do? Not making fun, just conversation. Yeah, I'm just like, actually, I've never met a grafted soldier. I'm not trying to make fun of you.
Sorry. Guess I'm just used to folks staring real hard and then steering clear. I'm considered a liability. My graph's all wrong. Most everyone else who got one passed or became permanently incapacitated. So they shuttered the program. It was a total failure. Everyone in Fairfield reckons my time will come soon too. But I'm still mostly upright. For now.
And now you're looking for a chance to prove them wrong. That about right?
I just know I can do more for Auntie and for the war. It's just this damn contract. Unless I can amend it so I might fix my graft, proving myself ain't happening anytime soon. Weren't many of us grafted soldiers to begin with. To think I'm one of the lucky ones.
You mentioned an enhanced soldier division. Couldn't they help you out?
No. Enhanced Soldier Division was the fancy public-facing name for the grafting program. And when I say it was shuttered, I mean completely fucking demolished. Bet they'd erase it from the financial records if they could. It was that much of an embarrassment. In the wake of such a failure, it's left us grafted folks with no support. I only been able to treat my own ailments thanks to Doc Tinsley in Fairfield. She worked for the program for a time. She's a good one.
You could try kissing the graft. Have you asked her for help?
She's bound by contract to work on whatever task Fairfield's illustrious leader set her to, nothing else. But she also ain't quite got the hang of the employment thing.
Surely a contract can't stop you from looking after your health.
You looked at the fine print of an employment contract lately? It says any action taken by a worker that could result in impeded work must be approved by the contract holder. Not only would trying to fix my graft impede my work, but it's also financially unviable, unproven, a risky investment. So I'm stuck with a limb that's slowly poisoning me. Could pursue fixing it myself were I out of my contract, but if I attempted to end it, I'd have to waive all employment rights for the next year. It's a non-starter.
I could chop it off for her, and then she could just come work for me, and I could pay her under the table. Exactly, go indie. If a contract is stopping you, then go independent. How bad could it be?
Let me put it this way. If I was
Be an
already on
indie
the bottom
developer.
rung, this knocks me clean off and buries me in sand. But I started from nothing before. I could do it again. Maybe.
Do it, I'll hire you. You been in this position before?
Ain't easy moving between companies.
I feel like
And I
she's going to
wasn't
become one of
always
our
with Auntie's
companions.
choice. But that's a story for another time.
Hope things work out for you. Maybe I'll see you around.
Get the feeling you will. Anyhow, think I'll return
She's
to
definitely
Fairfield
gonna be
and have
one
a
of our
little chat
companions at
with
some point.
Milverstreet. Good luck in there. Mind the wraps.
Just me, or did Inez remind you of Helen? Tough like her. Shame she's with Auntie's choice.
Alright, let's be careful, boys.
Let's run!
Nice. I still haven't figured out if there's an inventory weight or not. I don't think there is. Because I've just been picking up everything. Let's explore this first floor first. And then I'll go upstairs. Was that repeating rifle? Triple shotgun, repeating rifle, uses... I think I already have one of those, yeah. Oh, good, we have more of this ammo now. I like this gun, dude. It's nothing fancy, nothing special, dude. Just good old-fashioned firepower. We're trying to find info on mental refreshment. Overdue deliverables. Our records indicate that the Ministry is 247 days late on delivering critical information to Euphoria Arc. Print the following pass to Euphoria Arc and hand deliver the pertinent reports immediately. Give me that pass. Okay, sensors, tasks, field report complete. Following retreat from Fairfield, 3 dead, 6 missing, 1 wounded, 10 active, unit cohesion broken, morale low, awaiting instructions. Warden P. Calvert. That's the original text. Is the sanitized text. Rearward advance successful. 10 soldiers in unit active and unharmed. 6 are still in the field conducting harassing actions. 1 wounded, 3 paid the ultimate sacrifice to protect the rallying maneuver. Morale is high. Nevertheless, my personal role in the loss of Fairfield is undeniable. I, Warden Pascal Calvert, request my punishment be commiserate with the failures of my duty to the Sovereign. Okay, what is this one about? I spied 2 sentinels wrestling with my automax last night. Upon their leave, I found a new data recorder hidden beneath the main sensor lens. I am perplexed as to their intentions. They must know I would have found the recorder eventually. What's more, they're sentinels. They could simply request the primary data device if they have a mind to. I should likely say nothing, but if something goes wrong with that automech, I'd be afraid to have its abnormality credited to me. And this is the sanitized text. As a master technician, one would expect I could solve any issue that arose with one of my automechs. Nevertheless, when vexed by a particularly devious data device malfunction, I found my salvation in 2 sentinels that were happening by. They not only repaired the device, but also showed me how I might monitor my own behavior through the mech's primary lens. How fortunate that I may continue to be held accountable to the paradigm in new and exciting ways. Okay, a wise man fears anything that would label him unfaithful, and historically I would apply that moniker to Alphonse Schultz. But it now seems he fears nothing, for he has recently spoken out in an outrageous and unseemly manner. It matters not what occupation your youth prepared you for. The Sovereign sees your best course for the whole of the Protectorate. It matters not if you find the work distasteful or tedious or difficult. You do it with pride for the sake of the Protectorate. You do not tell the 24 children you are teaching that you've been demoted to a glorified sprat wrangler. Matriarch, help us. Sanitized text. I was inspired to hear Alphonse Schultz tell the children in his charge how incredibly excited he was to begin his new work tending to a portion of the colony's micro-cattle. It speaks volumes to the validity of the paradigm to have such a learned man see the value in such a dramatic change of profession. Okay. Got the credentials. Okay, we need to find... There's still something else we need to find here.
Let's get to the boat.
Dirty creature.
Let's dismiss what the hell do you do?
No problem, no problem. Okay, I've already... Oh no, I didn't read this little terminal. Got some lube. Unsanitized reports. The following reports are unsanitized and must be assigned to personnel. Do not let this information leave the Ministry without undergoing a sanitization pass. Secondary Oh, they look at this typo. I love finding shit like this, dude. So without undergoing a sanitization pass, secondary sanitization pass. Dude, what's a sanitization pass? And a supervisory review. Please select the report you wish to view. Unsanitized report. Raptidons are encroaching on Fairfield's borders and hunting its citizens for sport. Our resources are spread thin, and what firepower we possess has not risen to the standard of suppressing this terrible scourge. Currently, we do not have a plan for their eradication, as all the planners have been viciously consumed, their bones picked clean and blood staining the soil of these hostile lands. Recommended edits emphasize that the monsters wreaking havoc across this prosperous island are confirmed to have been unleashed by Auntie's choice. Remind the people who is responsible and assure them that the Sovereign will quickly gain control of the situation. Let it also be known that the metal pods littering the plains are likely vessels for Raptidon delivery. Steer clear of any of these if any of these are spotted. Research team devoured. A group of researchers known internally as Crabble enthusiasts vanished while in pursuit of the fabled skeleton Crabble on the coast of the Paradise Island. Their families fear the worst. If the legends of the skeleton Crabble are to be believed, they died in the most gruesome and painful fashion. Their final breaths wasted on dishonorable shrieks of agony, pleading for help that never came. Recommended edits. Please do not speculate on the fate of the missing researchers. Our remaining scientists must remain focused and untroubled by the wayward actions of their fellows. We also do not wish to encourage fables or cryptozoology, which will only stoke interest rather than avoidance. Current standard. Hold on one second. My boys and girls. Alright, sorry, we're back. Okay, the order is to be elevated to Scourge of the Protectorate. Any discussion of the order of the Ascendant is to be altered to verbosely acknowledge that it is to be opposed by the Protectorate at every turn. Any text, data, or intelligence that shows indifference or worse, potentially praising the order is to be corrected and its authors to be immediately remanded to mental refreshment. Yes, Lady Rose is here. Tiger says what's up. Lady Rose says hi. Yeah, she's back there. The tragedy of Horizon Point creates heroes of the Protectorate. Those subjects lost in the tragic natural disasters that enveloped Horizon Point, including the very family members of the Sovereign, are to be celebrated as heroes of the Protectorate. They died while embracing their highest calling and service to the Sovereign, and he has personally mourned their loss. Any discussion of causes outside of natural disasters or of foreign actors being involved are to be scrubbed, and their authors are to be reported for mental refreshment. The war with Auntie Cleo. Any discussion or analysis indicating that the war with Auntie's choice is escalating or that the Protectorate is losing ground is to be replaced with assurances that the war continues to go well and that the Sovereign will soon dismantle Auntie's petty machinations and feeble aggressions. Yeah, we got Lady Rose in the house. She's been ripping the Benjamin in the background. She's been working like a dog, too. Turn every radio off. There will be no music. There will be no broadcast. I bet you all the information on mental refreshment has been scrubbed from this facility. Is this where I'm supposed to go down here, dude? Where am I even going? Going deeper into the facility. I saw something up there.
Protectorate sure wouldn't want this in the wrong hands. So it's probably what Milverstreet's after.
Don't mind if I do. What were those lock boxes? Was that? Unlock lock boxes. Use lockbox keys to open the lockbox. I think I have to be on the ship to unlock that shit. I think that's what needs to happen. Okay, administrator's reports, New Horizons for mental refreshment. Okay, warning, do not proceed if you're not the Sentinel, blah, blah, blah. Our console has breathed new life into the much-lauded mental refreshment program, graduating hundreds of subjects in record time. Now even the most extreme cases may be rehabilitated and invited back into the fold. Their perspectives less complicated and more loyal. Once again, tried and true methods win out over needless research and development. The console knows what's best for the protectorate, and nothing's better than mental refreshment. When your troubled friends and neighbors stray from the bosom of the protectorate, remember that mental refreshment is the best way back to basics. And once you're there, relearning basic skills will be as simple as second nature. I will print that. By direction of the console. Do not spare the rod. Claims of the sovereign's leniency are utterly unfounded, regardless of whom the source of the rumor may be, warden, arbiter, or vigilant. It falls upon every sentinel to ignore claims of clemency and ensure that subjects receive the harshest punishments possible for derelictions of the paradigm. I expect all administrators to observe their wards even more thoroughly from this moment on. The console reminds us to observe math with suspicion. We have discovered evidence that there may still be Order of the Ascended believers living amongst our subjects. Maintain special vigilance over any subject observed doing complex math equations. As per previous decrees, report any suspicious behavior to the sentinels. The console's revised doctrine regarding the Order. The Order's continued hostility, combined with their apparent involvement in Auntie's invasion, puts the Protectorate in a position where we must quell subversive information about the Order with haste. Double your efforts to sanitize information that runs contrary to Protectorate teachings. Such information is to be replaced with the litany of previously circulated betoken anti-Order information generated by the Office of the Consul. Any subjects found making pro-Order statements must be reported at once to the Sentinels. Okay, I think we got what we needed here. Okay, we gotta go back to Milverstreet. Let's get out of here. Do we want to go to Milverstreet? Is that where we actually want to go? This will happen after we talk to Milverstreet. I don't want to do this yet. Lockbox. This we need to go to the Vox thing. Let's go. Yeah, let's go help these guys with their automechanical parts. I think we have another long journey here. Yeah, do this shit so far away. I don't know if there's a fast travel option or not, but either way, I'm not doing it. We're gonna do this the old-fashioned way, dude. The old-fashioned gamer way. But we have the credentials to get into this place. We're gonna help the little, Westport. I love how, like, the main enemies, like, all of the... Like, everyone doing, like, militaristic conquest is all these, like, capitalistic corporations, and then they have, like, this little communist commune over here, and they're just like, oh, we're just, like, the little tiny, like... We're just trying to live our lives over here in Auntie Cleo's fucking... I think we're back. I think we're reconnected. A little internet hiccup there, dude. What's the best way to get there? I think I'm just gonna go straight there.
Agent Ibarra, this unit has completed its routine self-diagnostic report of all essential mechanisms and systems. Is now an appropriate time to share the results?
No time like the present. Go ahead, Val.
Agent Ibarra, this unit has completed its routine self-diagnostic report of all essential mechanisms and systems. Is now an appropriate time to share the results?
You just asked me that, Val.
I thought that was like an audio glitch.
Agent Ibarra, this...
Dude, Valerie's all messed up.
Completed its routine self-diagnostic report of all essential mechanisms and systems. Is now an appropriate time to share the results?
No, not again.
Kind of sounds like she's
let's
rapping.
Save the report for later, all right? You just focus on keeping on right now.
Can I get there from here? Why do I feel like it's not going to let me wrap around this way? I gotta run all the way around this mountain. I knew I should have just followed the roads. Damn, we're almost there. I thought we were gonna freaking find Vries tonight. It's like one of those games where you think you're gonna do one thing when you start and then you end up doing like a million different other things. Arboreal Screamer, dude, these guys are annoying. They look like they throw caca. Okay, this is the automech repair facility. We're here to get parts for Hogarth. For Ross Hogarth. These guys should let me in. I have clearance. I have federal clearance to be in here.
There? By orders of Marshal Donaldson, no one comes or goes to the Automech Repair Center without approval. What's your business here?
I have approval. Step aside. I'm approved to enter, my G.
Now you've done it. Slowing down a ranking protectorate official is worth 10, 20 demerits if you're lucky.
All right, let's not lose our heads over a simple misunderstanding. You're free to pass. Marshal Donaldson likes to greet new arrivals personally. We'll let him know you're inbound, so no one shoots on sight. Oh, and fair warning, watch out for xeranium gas. We sprung a leak.
I feel like I would be a much better voice actor than whoever this guy is. Like, why is he, like, so boring and talking so weird? Sounds serious. Everyone all right?
Nothing too bad. Aside from the headaches, nightmares, missing teeth, and headaches. One more thing. Don't cause any trouble around these parts. Donaldson runs a tight ship and has zero tolerance for lawbreakers.
Whatever, dude. I have access. Don't hassle me. Alright, let's just act natural. It's like how it is on the docks, too. If you just, like, walk around like nobody kind of asks you anything, they just assume that you're there to do something. It's like, do I want to go upstairs? Why has Niles has been tripping out this whole... do I want to talk to this guy, dude?
Did the authorities send you? Did my torrent of messages finally convince them of the vast crab-like dangers?
This guy's got a nice
near at hand?
unibrow, too.
What a relief. In here, I thought
Gotta
myself
pluck that shit,
dismissed
bro.
as a loon.
If you expect me to stand here and listen to you ramble on, I'll need payment up front.
Ah, good. A captive audience. Money well spent. You must have spied those nefarious crabbles, roiling, rippling, bubbling, and churning out in the water. No one at the facility believes me, but I've seen it with my own eyes. Crabble numbers have swelled as they gather to defy us. A consortium, nay, an army.
Oh, yes, he's like a Temu Gale a little bit. He has, like, his hair slightly, but not as cool and not as long. And then I see, like, with the armor that I put on Gale, it does look like him. But yeah, this is definitely like the Temu version. Like, look at that unibrow. Gale was a million times more handsome to this guy. See, my Crabble's numbers have swelled as they gather to defy us. Crabbles seem fine to me, like crabs, but more.
Shows what you know. Crabbles are the bane of Arcadia. Strong, intelligent, and superior to us in every way.
Dude, Gale was always trying to copy my swag. Aren't they just giant crabs? You need to take it down a notch.
What I need is for more people to recognize the threat at our doorstep. Invasion appears exceedingly probable, nay, inevitable. Heed my warning, stranger. Beware the crabble.
Right, he told me not to tell this guy that the other dude was trying to get parts, right? Thanks for the warning. I'm pretty sure he explicitly told me, do not tell him that I'm here for him. I don't think they have a good pass with each other. At this point, I just assume that everyone is an ex-lover. Because sometimes in video games, I can't understand why people have problems with each other, like the characters, other than they must have been ex-lovers, dude, and they don't want to admit it.
All that matters is getting these automechs to the Vox relay station.
But Marshal, We must adhere to decontamination procedures.
What in the name of the architect? Oh, right. My guards told me to expect a new arrival, right before our chief mechanist decided to harangue me with the latest on our catastrophe.
Marshal, you're acting as though I'm not
dude,
standing
everyone
here
be hustling
arguing the
around.
impending doom of this facility.
Woodrow, normally I would be obliged, nay, happy, to receive your senseless jawing, but not today. Perhaps this outsider can assist where you've failed. I hope you've come to help, because a crisis is bearing down on us, and I've a dearth of reliable hands with which to manage it.
I'm looking for some mech parts, actually.
We may or may not have what you need. Speak with Hazel, our ever-reliable and ever-resourceful quartermaster. Like you, me and my consternated head technician are new arrivals, though we may not last long if we fail to repair the uranium leak.
And you want someone to patch it up, ideally someone disposable.
I wouldn't have put it in those terms, but I appreciate someone who speaks their mind. The Vox relay station needs our automechs. But until that leak is fixed, this facility is a target for the sport of Auntie's armaments. Delphinia Bryant is working on a prototype Zeranium shield. Whoever uses it will be less disposable and more useful to the protectorate.
How much science, dude? Fuck. Maybe I should upgrade my science at some point, too. I'll work with Delphinia and see what I can do.
What did I tell you, Woodrow? The situation's well in hand.
Marshal, those automechs have been corrupted with uranium. I can't even cogitate on what they're capable of if we lack the time or resources to approach this rationally. Should they go berserk, we may well be turning the very subject you intend to resupply into their victims. We'd be branded as traitors.
Then perhaps you had better explain to Brigadier Montelli why his defenses are grounded. And you can do so personally, in the comfort of his office.
Montelli? I rescind my objection. May the delicate workings of the paradigm point us toward a better way.
There's a good fellow. Cleave to your loyalty, and it will never steer you wrong.
Give me a
I want to
sec.
talk to this guy, too.
Almost done with this work list. Another sealant failure, amplifier requisition, and 2 more cases of uranium exposure. We're a mite bit busy these days.
I'm looking for some automech parts. Any idea where they'd be?
Hazel should get you sorted right quick, assuming she has the parts. She's right between the barracks and the main gate. Can't miss her.
You and Marshal Donaldson don't seem to be on best of terms.
The Marshal is under a lot of pressure to deliver automechs to the Vox relay station. But I'm responsible for their quality control. If even a single automech steps out of line, it will be the end of me.
What's the worst that could happen?
Zeranium-corrupted automechs open fire on protectorate soldiers, and I end up in the darkest bowels of mental refreshment. Oh is right. The Marshal is a good man, but he values speed while I value accuracy. Neither of us is wrong, but in this case, we both can't be right.
Where can I buy some supplies?
You want to see the quartermaster. She's right next to the gate you entered through, under the marshal's
they
office.
really want me to talk to the quartermaster.
She'll only be able to sell you our surplus, but you might find some of it useful.
All right, later, brother. Who else is in here? Just a bunch of technicians. Where did that other brosquito go? Marshall. I want to talk to Marshall. Okay, there's the quartermaster over there. I want to get the lay of the land. Can't get in there. Did they give me another quest to work with this chick? No, but I'm pretty sure they told me to talk to her as well.
Might be wise to give that large gas cloud a wide berth. I don't think there's anything to gain by getting near it.
Oh yes, I adore interruptions. I was just saying, what's best for stoking the spark of invention?
This lady looks like
Regular
Haley
disruptions
Williams.
to one's train of thought. Now, what is it you want?
Know where I can find any autoback parts?
I might recommend the local quartermaster. It's their job to track and distribute this facility's supplies, after all.
You must be the scientist the Marshal mentioned, the one working on a shield device.
Ah, our good Marshal sent you, did he? Well, unfortunately, the device is taking longer than expected.
Why is that?
A number of factors. Zeranium is dangerous, and we wouldn't want a researcher falling victim to their subject of study. The scarcity of volunteers is also a problem. Everyone wants to fix the gas leak, but no one wants to step inside a hazardous vapor.
I'll do
now
it.
Tell me, are you familiar with Zeranium
I'll do it for
gas?
automech parts. You mean those clouds of fumes around the hangar outside?
One and the same. That building took the brunt of the damage during a recent attack, and now it's spewing valuable Zeranium all over the place. I could speak at length about Zeranium's many captivating intrinsic qualities, but suffice it to say, in its gaseous state, it's rather deadly. So what am I endeavoring to create? A protective device that shields its wearer from Zeranium's remarkably unsavory effects, as well as other forms of harm.
Sounds useful. How's that coming?
Quite splendidly, if I do say so myself. The principal function of the device is confirmed operational. I merely need to work out some minor implementation concerns. Alas, while I'm occupied with inventing this shield gadget, I also find myself in need of assistance regarding its key components.
I'd be willing to help if you need a hand.
Good, good, wonderful. As an added incentive, I'll allow you to keep one of the prototypes once the work is finished, so you be sure to give it your all. Now here, you'll need this apparatus. It's for collecting stray Zeranium effluvium. Gas, that is. My supply is running low from all the iterative testing I've been performing. Merely activate the device once it's inside a Zeranium cloud, the one around the main hangar specifically. Try to avoid any fields of dense Zeranium, or death is all but assured. Any questions?
Does the gas need to be from the hangar? Wouldn't any Zeranium gas do?
Normally, yes, but on the off chance that environmental exposure has altered the gas here in any way, I'll want to work with local samples.
Okay.
Ideally, the resulting shielding
That's
will protect
sound.
against
That
any
sounds science.
gas. But since it's of utmost importance that it work on the gas here, I'll be calibrating against that.
So this is dangerous. I'm in danger?
Well, of course, obviously. To that end, I'd suggest choosing a cloud of lesser density for your collection efforts. Lower chance of near-instant death that way. If you suffer prolonged exposure, assuming you survive, see our local medical officer next door. She is highly preoccupied by the treatment of Zeranium-related maladies. I believe that covers all the necessary education for this particular assignment. Oh, so exhilarating to have a new subordinate. I look forward to thoroughly scrutinizing your
Dude,
work.
everyone
Now,
thinks that I'm like
shoo-shoo.
an employee.
Off with you now.
Everyone
Gather
thinks I
those
work
samples. Shoo!
here. Okay, we'll do that in a second. I still gotta explore this place. I came here for mech parts, my dude. This loader mech is out of order. There's no obvious sign of what could have caused the damage to its frame. Inspect the damage. Nothing about the damage seems significant. You speculate that a metal object of equal or greater weight must have been involved. Okay. Okay.
Outer chassis sealant test number 14 is confirmed a failure. Zeranium exposure rate appears to be unaffected. Test model displayed standard overload
We're having Zeranium problems here.
Forced to terminate test model in self-defense.
What's up here? Nothing? Got a nice office, Marshal. That's a very nice office.
I'm glad that spectacle didn't scare you off. Between the recent attacks and the gas leak, you find us on the razor's edge between reason and panic. Whether or not you're able to help us, I'm grateful to have an extra set of eyes on the problem. Zeranium is hardly my area of expertise, but it falls to me to find a solution, lest I follow my predecessors to their untimely fate.
You think Dr. Bryant's invention will help?
I don't think anything. Leak or no leak, we can't abandon our post. The doctor's uranium
I don't
shield
use
is
my
how we
brain for
outlast this
anything.
conflict. My people are fighting a war on two fronts. Anti on one side and Zeranium on the other. I can fight Anti, but I can't fight Zeranium.
What causes uranium leak?
What else would disrupt the harmony of our perfect system? Anti's choice, of course. A chance shot hit the wrong pipe early into their assault. Zeranium wreaks havoc on automechanicals. Every combat-ready mech in the repair hangar was overcharged and beset with behavioral problems. Further damage soon occurred.
Yo, Jared, what's going on, brother? Happy Tuesday, my man. Dude, hope you're having a great one. Nothing's much up with me, dude. Just playing some games, man. Great to see you. The facility shielding and failsafes were far from perfect, Marshal.
True, the facility was disrupted, but it was not undone. The Protectorate saw to that. When disorder looms its ugly head, the Protectorate relies on its people to maintain and restore that order.
Everyone we keep meeting in this game keeps putting us to work, my dude. How's the situation around here?
The situation is deteriorating rapidly, and I need that gas leak fixed. Otherwise, my automechs might as well be paperweights. While I trust that Brigadier Montelli has everything well in hand, that assurance does not alleviate the grim tidings felt in the pit of my bowels. Loyalty and instinct run hand in hand. I'm a Protectorate man, after all. So why should I be ill at ease, despite our stalwart chain of command and dependable kin at the helm? No matter. My unease is nothing when measured against the strength of the Protectorate.
Oh, hell yeah, dude. Disney World? That must have been fun. I bet you it was crowded there. Dude, I hope you guys had the greatest time. Can you tell me about this place, dude? I want to go to Disneyland now. I want to get one of those... mutton, one of those turkey legs at Disneyland now and get a churro. And then I want to fall out of the Splash Mountain ride like that one kid. Yeah, dude, that was probably such a magical day, dude. I'm happy for you, man. What can you tell me about this place?
This facility's purpose is the maintenance of automechanicals. When the war kicked off, it became a military asset, and I am its second steward. The old staff should have laid down their lives to repel Auntie's choice. For their failure of loyalty and grit, they were punished, and rightly so. Now, their burden is mine, but I won't allow my unit to suffer the same fate.
Yeah, the baby's got some Disney swag now, dude. Amazing. Yeah, I need to go to Disney World. I've only been to Disneyland. What else is in this place? Got some Lilo and Stitch stuff too, dude. Lady Rose loves Lilo and Stitch. Just take this shit? How come I could take the stuff out of the lockers? What's your favorite ride over there? What kind of rides do they have at Disney World? Some Kim Possible. See, I never really watched like Disney Channel. That was more of my sister's thing. I was a Nickelodeon kid, Nickelodeon and Cartoon Network guy. What is this? I don't think I want to talk to the quartermaster. Let's do this, let's do this quest for this lady. We'll go into the gas. Dude, always a pleasure to catch you too, Tiger. Dude, I hope you have the greatest lunch. I hope it's delicious. Dude, I hope you have a great rest of your day. Dude, amazing to have you here with us for the night stream. One of the pleasures of the night stream. Alright, we have to collect this uranium for Delphinia. But yeah, dude, hope everything's been going great with you. Dude, hope the kiddos are doing amazing. And dude, seriously, thank you again for coming and hanging out with us. And hopefully we'll catch you next time. We'll be getting night streams in here for sure. It's gonna be happening, so.
What brings you to this fine establishment?
And I hope you get some sleep as well.
During the attack. What about you? Uranium poisoning. Only a mild case, but the doctors are withholding treatment.
Yeah, we're both gonna get good sleep tonight. I can feel it. It's gonna happen.
How do you feel? Damn right privileged is how I feel. Sick with pride, nauseous with courage, and chronically fatigued.
I'll talk to her from across the aisle. I feel like that's rude going behind her desk like that.
Yes. Let's have a look at you. No signs of uranium exposure. Or anything else novel or interesting, apparently. Another humdrum workaday ailment, no doubt. Nothing requiring my vast expertise, surely.
I'm looking for automech parts. Know where any might be? Go to the quartermaster.
I'd say to ask the quartermaster, but he died a few weeks back. Perhaps he's been replaced since? I wouldn't know, as I've had my hands full since the attack. Failing that, I imagine you could ask the technicians here. One of them might know.
Okay, thank you. You mentioned uranium. Can you tell me anything about it?
Oh, gladly. I've rather dedicated my life to researching its unique form of matter. What would you like to know?
Everything. What exactly is uranium?
Uranium is a crystal. Even in its raw form, it generates energy. But once refined and stored in a quasi-gaseous state, its output increases exponentially.
Can it be smoked?
Uranium is found in a liquid state as well, but it's far too hazardous and inefficient for our needs. Refined uranium is used to power nearly all major protectorate technology. It's an amazingly efficient power source. However, it's also highly unstable and must be mined exceedingly carefully. Even minor bumps or jolts can cause uranium crystals to explode.
Tell me about its dangers.
Uranium in its default crystalline state poses two risks. First, it's extremely volatile, exploding with an immense burst of energy if upset in any way. Second, uranium crystals produce a small amount of gas, which we think helps stabilize its crystalline lattice, but that's just a theory. In this gaseous state, uranium is quite hazardous, breaking down organic matter through a mechanism we still don't quite understand.
How long could someone survive in a cloud of uranium gas?
The concentration of the gas is a critical factor. A person could remain in a light haze for several minutes, whereas a dense cloud can kill near instantly. Anyhow, I could talk about this all day if I let myself. Hope I haven't bored you unduly. Was there anything else I could help you with?
How do I keep from getting uranium poisoning?
Total avoidance is best, but try to get out of the uranium as quickly as you can if
Nah, dude, let's go inhale that shit and
necessary.
see what it does to
Come to
us.
think of it, there may be some
Let's do some
exciting
field
new
research.
breakthroughs in the near future. Our visiting scientist next door is working on a device that shields the user from uranium's effects, though she was having a spot of trouble last I heard. Don't have much to
Let's see
spare,
what she
but you're free to
has
have
to
a look.
sell. Damage resistance while crashing. Trauma kits. I'm just gonna buy all the trauma kits I can. Security lock boxes. I'm gonna buy that too. This is all garbage. Dude, hell yeah, you're getting married on Thursday? Congrats, Jared. Oh, amazing. We're like marriage brothers now, kind of, dude. We're getting married in very similar times. Aw, dude, well, congratulations, dude. I'm happy for you guys. Oh, dude, yeah, you gotta figure out what to do with your bachelor party, dude. You know, there's always a strip club, I guess, you know. Okay, what do I need to collect? Zeranium for Delphinia.
Not sure we should get any closer.
Toke that shit. Toke that shit. Only the boys, dude? I always thought a poker night was a good, I know, yeah, I was just joking about the strip club, too. I always thought a poker night would be cool, was a cool thing for, the boys, you know? Me and Lady Rose did a combined bachelorette party. Go-karting, go-kart racing. Yes, that's what I said too. I think if you guys have a K1 speed around you, I think it's if you get 8 people, it's a little expensive. It's like $100 a person. But if you get 8 people, you could rent out the whole entire track for like, I think it was like 3 or 4 races. Can't remember how many laps they were, but 3 races, and then each race had like a qualifying session. Yeah, I thought that would be cool.
My little minion. I trust you've made
That's
progress
a great
in your
idea.
tasks.
Yeah, me and Lady Rose did it together because like our mutual friends anyway, and then we were like, I don't know, we felt weird like being apart from each other for our wedding. I've collected a Zeranium sample as requested.
What did I tell you? Perfectly safe. Either that or you tolerate Zeranium poisoning like a champ. Good for you. Should you suffer from any lingering symptoms of contamination, visit the medical center and they'll get you squared away. Now, on to business. The device already generates a field exactly as specified, albeit on a very small scale. Still, progress is progress. What's needed now is something to help extend and shape the field around the user.
Why is she staring at me so crazy? Don't be sorry, Tiger. It's always great to get a couple more chats out of you. But bye for real this time, dude. Again, I hope you have a great rest of your day. And you guys aren't going to see each other for the rest until you guys get married, Jared. Bad luck if you see each other. I saw Lady Rosa every single day before we got married. I just didn't see her in her dress. And I didn't see her dress at all either. I thought that was, everybody has like a different thing that they say is bad luck. It's, you know, something to help extend the field. A catalytic amplifier should do the trick, I think.
Capital deduction. Where have you been all my career? You'll be pleased to learn there's one right here at the facility, in the Dragoon that's patrolling just outside.
I'm guessing the locals weren't keen on parting with the rare component.
You guess correctly. Our chief mechanist was rather hostile to the idea. So you may have trouble getting your hands on the catalytic amplifier.
Oh, don't worry. I'll figure out a way to get it. Tell me about this Dragoon. What is a Dragoon?
Dragoons are a mainstay of our military. The design has been in production for decades. I had a model of one when I was young. All children did. You must have seen the large automech patrolling the interior grounds. That is the Dragoon.
I didn't really see it. What was the chief mechanist's problem with your request? We probably need to destroy the Dragoon.
I'm sure he's just being cautious. Should Auntie's choice attack us, we don't want to be caught defenseless. No doubt he also seeks to retain an unspoiled automech, since the others are by now riddled with Zeranium poisoning.
I'll get you a catalytic amplifier one way or another.
Good. A flexible mindset should behoove you on this task. Perhaps the chief mechanist will prove more receptive to your request. Failing that, be prepared to exercise creativity if needed. One last thing. The Dragoon must not be harmed. Not only would the amplifier likely be damaged, but we'd both be summarily executed, assuming we survive the firefight that ensued. Well, off you go. Shoot.
And how am I supposed to get this shit if I can't destroy it? Alright, we'll see if this guy wants to help us out.
If you need something, kindly make it quick.
This guy was kind of hassling us last time. Delphine is looking for a catalytic amplifier?
She and I have been over this 100 times. Please understand. The original staff of this facility were rounded up and refreshed because they couldn't safeguard a protectorate asset. Why should I follow their example by reducing our sole working Dragoon to a pile of unpatriotic scrap? I can't. I won't.
Because the Zeranium is a bigger threat than Auntie, dude. Auntie disabled this facility. They think you're dead in the water. Prove them wrong.
That's a fair point. It's not as if they've come back to finish the job. Perhaps they assume we're already beaten. All right, how's about we get the Dragoon situated over here, so I can extract its vital organ?
That's all it took to fucking convince this guy.
One catalytic amplifier as agreed.
Dude, if you guys have a great party, dude, the cops will show up for sure,
but
dude.
desperate times call for desperate measures.
I trust you're not getting in any trouble over this.
Not a chance. Donaldson has done everything in his power to get this facility online. He can't blame me for doing the same. Be seeing you, stranger.
Alright, dude, nice. That was easy. Yeah, if you guys have a rager, the cops might show up, dude. And then they're not going to tell you to stop, though, dude. They're going to start dancing on the dance floor, dude. They're going to do the splits and rip their pants. Lab note, Zeranium in its natural state is less concentrated and seemingly less hazardous. Long-term effects on automechanical circuitry and living tissue are inconclusive. Use of shield devices recommended. Exactly. Yeah, dude, they're like, yeah, we've been getting complaints that there's not enough naked cops over here. And then the fucking hella good just starts playing, dude. Feeling hella good, so let's just keep on dancing. The whole police force is just fucking stripping, dude.
Well, any closer to obtaining the catalytic amplifier?
Yeah, here it is. The amplifier you requested.
Oh, superb. I'm almost tempted to ask how you managed it. But pressing on, just a moment to remove what I need and install it in the prototype. With this gadget, you'll be shielded against more than Zeranium, you know. Damn near everything, as long as it's charged. Now, report to Marshal Donaldson, if you please. He's rather impatient to end this crisis so he can turn his focus back to the war.
I'll let him know as soon as possible.
You do that. Anything to keep him off my back for an hour.
Okay. Okay, we got a new thing, dude. A gas energy deflection apparatus. The gas energy deflection apparatus is a gadget that grants you a temporary shield protecting you from damage and hazards such as Zeranium. Activating the gadget applies the shield, depleting with damage taken or time spent inside of a hazard. After a duration or enough damage is sustained, the shield will disable automatically. Reactivating the gadget while it's still active resets the duration and the amount of shield remaining. Okay, these are all of my gadgets over here now. I still like this time dilation thing. I feel like that's the best gadget. Do I actually have to report back to this guy?
What can I do for you this time?
Delphinia finished her device. I've got a working prototype right here.
I knew Dr. Bryant would come through for us, that she'd prove her worth as surely as any subject of the Protectorate would. Seeing as you're the only one trained in the use of that gadget, what say you put it through its paces? Make your way inside the repair hangar and find the control terminal to purge the Zeranium. And be careful with that terminal. We don't want the situation getting any worse.
Your chief mechanist was concerned about Zeranium corrupting the automechs.
Don't worry about Woodrow. Smart fellow, but his cautious nature gets in the way. Yes, there is some risk that exposure to Zeranium will corrupt our automechs, to use his colorful language. That shouldn't stop us from delivering them on time. I'm sure they'll be scrubbed clean once they arrive at the Vox relay. But that isn't our problem to solve. You be sure and come back once you've made progress on the leak.
Okay. Fix the gas leak. Like, dude, we came here for automech parts. Somehow we ended up helping all of these people in here. Alright. Am I cool to go in here? Healing Zeranium exposure. You've been exposed to Zeranium. As you gain Zeranium exposure, your max toxicity is decreased, reducing your ability to use medical inhaler without crashing. Visit a doctor in town to have them remove your Zeranium exposure. I thought I just... Didn't I just use that shit to get through it? Oh, fuck, how do I get in here now? Here we go. I can hack this shit. Nice lockbox. Let's get rid of these stupid things. I should hop down in there, maybe. Seal room, vent gas. Will control system access unlocked. Access initiate. I think that's all I needed to do. I think I need to shut it down. To initiate Zeranium flow shutdown. Shutting down the flow will either intake conduit still open will result in pressure buildup that could lead to structural ruptures. Query conduit locations. Okay, yeah, I have to fucking turn, so I'm glad I didn't do that shit. I was gonna end up killing people if I just did that. It's not safe to go in there. Nice, dude. That's good. You guys have like a good babysitting situation going on. Uh-oh. Shit, I hit the wrong gadget. Gassy. And then real quick, guys, we are only going for like another half an hour tonight. How do I get in this room? engineering. Is that for this elevator? Oh, why can't the dogs come? Dude, we brought Wolfie to our wedding. That was actually the part that I was most tripped out about, dude. That was like the part that I was the most nervous about. But he did so good. I know, dude. It's a lot to bring the dogs. No, I know. Am I supposed to go? I think I'm supposed to go up that way. Yeah, I know, and it's a lot to bring them. Yeah, Wolfie's the same way too, but I know people, they just see dogs and they get all tripped out. I don't blame them either. Like, a dog will fuck you up, dude. Well, especially like a German Shepherd will fuck you up. Yeah, dude. I don't blame him. Used to have a German Shepherd too. Shoot him right in the eye hole. Yeah, technically we still do have a German Shepherd. He's half a German Shepherd, half Malinois. What's that? Can't use any of those toilets. What's in here? Oh, recipes? I'll buy some recipes, why not? Override this shit. It's alright, dude. Old dogs are still cool dogs, dude. Dogs are like wine. They get cooler as they get older, you know? It's just better. Just get freaking cool. Initiate that shit. Okay. We fixed it. We fixed the gas leak. Let's go report back. Dude, I just want these automech parts. That's the only reason I came here. These guys got me running all over this place.
I hope you brought me good news, outsider.
Yes, the gas leak is fixed. Your uranium leak is fixed.
At last, the tide is shifting. Today, we fix our automechanicals. Tomorrow, we push the unprincipled interlopers of Auntie's choice into the sea. You've done us a great service, stranger, and I would see your efforts rewarded. Alas, we don't have much to offer since our supplies are so low. I hope these bits will suffice. We confiscated them from the corpses of the scouts who attempted to infiltrate this facility a few weeks back. It carries the invaders' taint, but it should spend just the same.
Alright, thank you. I think I deserve something extra for being overqualified and underappreciated.
Perhaps you're right. Accept this with my gratitude. Now I can show our chief mechanist that he was wrong, and a little uranium poisoning won't do those automechs any harm.
Alright, hell yes, another quest down. Oh yes, and we leveled up. They're getting jealous. Yeah, sometimes it's hard having like more than one dog too. We were just at our friend's house, and like, yeah, dude, like the littlest things like set them off, and they start getting all... Dude, should I put another one into speech? I feel like I'm chilling on 7 speech for right now. I feel like we're chilling on 7 speed. What if I do another engineering and another hack? I feel like that's going to be more beneficial than that speech. I kind of want to put another one into science too, though. Yeah, dude, they're always trying to fight for dominance. They're trying to be the alpha male. Okay, now we need to talk to... Automech parts. Quartermaster. They better give me these parts, dude. I've helped their little center so much already. Talk to the Automech first.
Potential customer. State your business.
Are you the shopkeep?
This unit was engineered to facilitate management of supply inventory.
I don't want to do business with the robot.
Oh, this is surely exciting. Someone is finally trying out my automechanical quartermaster. Show them what you got, quartermech.
Command not understood.
Huh. I thought that would have put it into sales mode. Best look into that later. Please, give it a try yourself.
Let's see what you have for sale.
All wares should be perfectly visible already.
Sorry, it tends to take things too literally. Maybe try phrasing the request differently.
Lull detected. Conversational status uncomfortable.
Open vendor initiate commerce.
Does that one compute, big guy?
Affirmative. Initiating commerce is one of this unit's default commands. Initiating commerce.
Alright, what does this cat have for us? Uranium infused. How much is this? It's kind of expensive. I'd rather get these advanced decryption keys. Ooh, a hover drone, a pet for your ship. I want that. Ship pets visit your ship and interact with the pet feeder to select any ship pet you've collected. They'll wander around the area and can be pet for mutual enjoyment. While you can acquire multiple ship pets, only one can be active at a time. That's lame as hell. What the hell? Repeating barrel. Changes damage type. Oh. Welded helmet, mag picks. I don't think I need any of that, dude. I kind of don't have a lot of money now. I just sold my junk. I think we're chilling. I kind of want this pistol. I think we're chilling, dude. I think I need to talk to you then.
Oh, unfamiliar clientele. I was just lamenting the lack of new faces around here since supplies stopped arriving. And then you walk in. Name's Hazel. I'm sort of the acting quartermaster around these parts. You need any supplies, talk to my friend the quartermech here.
I take it something happened to the old quartermaster?
Passed during the attack. Got his face melted clean off by this weird goo. And he was one of the lucky ones. Excuse the mess, by the way. Auntie gave us a pummeling a few weeks back. The old wardens paid the price. Where their courage faltered, a little mental refreshment should do just the trick.
Dude, Auntie's been on a tear. Used to be a goth person. Nothing wrong with that, dude. I think Lady Rose would say that she was also a goth at a certain point in time. That's pretty cool, dude. That's pretty interesting. That's a rather brutal judgment of your former cohorts.
This is the protectorate, after all, where perfection is achieved through discipline, not mercy. Now what'll it be?
I'm looking for some parts to reprogram combat mechs. Have anything like that?
You'd think that a fully stocked auto-mechanical repair center would have automech parts, and 9 times out of 10 you'd be spot on.
Are you kidding me? You don't have
Trouble
any?
is, a bunch of supplies went missing recently, right around the time the quartermech completed a routine inventory.
Has the quartermech been acting unusual lately?
As a matter of fact, yes. Recently, when the crates by the wall got too high, it began stacking supplies on the catwalk above.
Protectorate automechanicals feature advanced construction but low adaptability. Fall-throughs in its logic assembly would likely lead it to interpret its programming literally.
Logic can be a funny thing, you understand.
The parts are probably just
One
misplaced
misstep
then.
can have the most peculiar results.
Could also be the effects of uranium contamination.
Doubtful. Zeranium affects their aggression in targeting subroutines. Basic instructions would still be functional. The quartermech is my responsibility. Claim whatever parts you require from the missing supplies, and we'll call the matter settled. Delphinia's lab would be the place to search. We use it for storage, and our records indicate the supplies were present and accounted for.
Standard Earth Directorate protocol calls for a thorough grid search of the premises, Commander. Those parts are bound to turn up somewhere.
Yeah, dude,
I
they gotta
assume
be there.
you two have met already?
Girl also used to be goth. Alright, dude, that's pretty cool. I see why you guys love each other. Could she have taken the parts?
Delphinia? No.
They've probably just been misplaced in her
I doubt
lab.
she stole what I would have given her freely. Best of luck in your search. Let me know if I can be of assistance. See you soon, I hope.
Yeah, dude, that's good to have stuff in common with your wife. Said he started stacking it and there was some shit. The shit was turned over. I bet you it's up here somewhere. Or on the roof. Yeah, but that's not like a personality thing, you know? You don't have to, that's not like... But you guys do, now you guys do have in common that you both have kids. So now you have even more in common. Are these parts not right up here? Is it these? Oh, yes. Okay, I think we have everything that we need from here. We just have to return to this guy now. We just have to return to Westport. We've done everything we need to do here, right? Meet at Town Hall, and then propaganda. I don't want to do that yet. We can't do that. That needs to be on the ship. This is at the Vox Center. We're going to return this right now, and then this is back in town, and then we can do this one after that, yes. All right, let's go turn this in. What the hell is all that? Yeah, dude, you guys have known each other for a long time. We'll probably return to Hogarth right here. This will probably be like the last thing we do tonight. Oh, you were just a wee lad back then.
Agent Ibarra, you failed to take your daily supplements 3 days in a row.
Now you're a man.
Vitamins are a vital tool in aiding wound healing and achieving your long-term health goals.
We've talked about this, Val. Ain't polite airing folks' private health information in front of others.
If oral capsules are not your preferred delivery method, suppositories may be a viable alternative.
All right. I'll take the damn supplements. The normal ones. And maybe I'll examine your courtesy settings while I'm at it.
Damn, dude, 2022 was already 4 years ago. I feel like it was like just 2018, like 2 days ago. Yeah, I remember you telling me about that. Dude, now you guys are going to be taking your kid and picking your kid up from school. Well, you're probably a handsome man, dude, you know?
Feeling distracted? Daydreaming on the job? Mental refreshment centers are there to help you. Don't risk falling
outside.
Perfect thoughts. Go now.
No, I just feel sad for them. It's even in their name. Auntie's Choice. Don't take the meaning. They don't have a talent and a facade.
That was good practice for your own children. Alright, dude, somehow we've managed to help everybody in this area.
Well, look who it is. What is it? Speak your mind.
I have the auto mechanical parts you needed.
That is most excellent. Please, hand them over.
Hope these help get Westport back on its feet.
Sincerest thanks. Now, we had what you outsiders call a deal. I promised you a means past the bridge and a way inside the Vox relay. There is wreckage from a crashed ship traversing most of the expanse. With the right equipment, the path will lead you directly to the Vox relay's main gate. Tell me, do you already have protectorate jump boots in your possession?
I do.
That's what I knew them as. The official title is personal plasma thrusters, I suppose.
I do. I do. I assume I'll need them to navigate the wreckage. Yeah, dude, she sounds like a great wife, dude.
Correct. At least if you want to emerge safely out the other side. I'll prepare a writ of conscription to allow you entry to the Vox relay. While most would refuse my authorization, the sentry assigned to the gate once lived in Westport. Sentry second-class layman. Show the writ as proof I have conscripted you into my employ. Use it to press service on my behalf, and she will let you in. Once you're inside, there's someone else you should show it to. You do that and say what I tell you. It'd save many lives.
Well, admittedly, I do abhor the loss of life. What needs to be done?
The Vox relay is, to my mind, a time bomb. Brigadier Montelli's lost his way. Now all manner of chaos is raging there. I've heard tell he's even resorted to extra-legal executions. Madness, I tell you. A brigadier doesn't act as judge, jury, and executioner. That's an arbiter's job. And even then, they're enforcing existing protectorate law.
Dude, I bet you they have a skip drive there too, and they're gonna open up another rift. How did Montelli lose his way?
Why, isn't it obvious? As vigilant, I was his commander, and without my guidance, he was lost. All manner of chaos seems to be the order of the day at the station. Executions done in the service of order are an unfortunate necessity. Done at the whim of an individual, well, that's just one more depravity Auntie's has wrought upon us.
Right, who do I need to show the writ to in the Vox relay?
Marshal Corbin. As with all my subjects, I have been there when he needed me. I trust we can call on him now to do his part. Seek him out at the Vox relay, conscript him with the writ, and this is important. You must convince him to kill Montelli. Corbin will want to talk him down, to take him into custody, to message superiors outside the facility beforehand. We cannot allow any of that to happen.
Dude, I don't want to get like all involved in this shit. No, I didn't hear that they did a new heist. I don't play a lot. I haven't played GTA Online in such a long time, so I don't really keep up with the news, but that's cool though. That's nice that they did that. Why does Corbin have to kill Montelli?
If Corbin becomes the highest-ranking officer alive, no one will be able to contradict his accounting of events. The Protectorate execute connivers and schemers. Corbin must appear forced to take down Montelli in a moment. It cannot feel like a plotted coup.
No, dude, this is like way too complicated. Sounds like a plan, Vigilant.
Good, good. Here is the writ. I may not survive to see what occurs, but I trust you to follow your conscience. Farewell now. Promise you'll return here if you can, to check in on my people and see how they fare.
Wait, you don't think this is gonna work, do you?
Oh, I don't doubt your abilities, but the prospects remain exceedingly poor. The facility is exceptionally well guarded, and forces there are the pinnacle of protectorate training. Even if you succeed, it's only a matter of time before the Arbiter arrives to administer my sentence. Any chances of me avoiding my fate are quite slim, I fear. Farewell now.
Yeah, that Vox station sounds intense as hell. Okay, seek assistance. Hogarth has mentioned a crashed ship.
A perfect life of contentment.
Damn, there's a bunch of different ways to get into this Vox station. Some people say it's good and some bad. It's like the nature of all gaming, huh? Okay. It's alright. Yeah, you know how gamers are, dude. There's always people that'll say it's like the best thing ever, and then people that say it's the worst thing.
Stranger?
I want to get out of here so I don't have to listen to this message. This like audio. This freaking lady screaming through a megaphone. But yeah, unfortunately, guys, this is where we're gonna have to wrap it up for the night. But dudes, I thank you guys once again for coming and hanging out, and dude, always appreciate you dudes being here and taking some time out of your day to come say what's up and watch some games and all that sort of stuff. So just thank you guys for chilling, dude. Thank you guys for the likes if you dropped one. I do appreciate that. And yeah, dude, seriously, from the bottom of my heart, dude, you guys make playing every single game a million bajillion times more fun. And yeah, dude, thank you just for dropping by. What else do I need to say? I think the plan is I think we're gonna try to hit some Skyrim VR tomorrow. We're gonna try to do it at our normal time, but I can't guarantee it. But I think we should be good for it. But that'll be the plan. It's a couple. We'll do some Skyrim VR tomorrow. And then hopefully on Thursday and Friday we'll just pick it up again with some more Outer Worlds, and then hit some iRacing on the weekend. But other than that, guys, yeah, hopefully I'll catch you tomorrow. I hope you guys all have a great night. Dude, Jared, it was great to chill with you today, man. I hope you guys had a great time at Disney World. And dude, congratulations on getting married soon. I hope you guys have a great bachelor party. And yeah, dude, I'm just super happy for you, man. Thank you for coming and hanging out with us. And I hope you have a great rest of your night, dude. I hope Florida's treating you guys amazing. And dude, just always appreciate you coming in and chilling with us, dude. Take it easy. Have a great night, my brother. Excuse me. And hopefully we'll catch you on the next one. Dude, we had Tiger in here today, too. Always a pleasure to have you chill with us, Tiger, dude. One of the pleasures of the night stream. And I hope everything in Singapore is going amazing, dude. I hope the kiddos are doing great. I hope you're having some great lunch right now. And always appreciate you coming and hanging out with us, too, dude. Hope your journaling was going amazing. And I hope you get some sleep tonight, too. I hope we both get a little bit of more sleep tonight. But, dude, thank you for being an OG, dude. Thank you for being a kick-ass mod. And hopefully we'll catch you sooner rather than later as well. And thank you for chilling with us tonight. And actually, shout out to Tiger for being the first chat of the night as well. A true G. And everybody else, too, if you're just hanging out in here and you didn't chat, I want all the non-chatters to know that we love you guys, too. And you guys are also sick as hell. And you guys keep the streams pumping. So keep coming, hanging out. And yeah, hopefully I'll catch you guys tomorrow. We're going to shoot for Skyrim VR. So until then, my G's, I love you all. Stay safe. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Thank you again for hanging out. Stoosman, out.